Temur, Urza, Midrange. So as I explained yesterday, I use the term Urza Midrange specifically to denote that we are not playing Thopter Foundry Sword of the Meek combo in this deck list. So while Urza plus Thopter Foundry and Sword of the Meek gives you an instant win, a lot of those decks are built in a way that they are specifically trying to assemble that combo. And combo decks are just generally not my favorite thing to play in Magic. What's my favorite thing to play in Magic? Dirtily mid-range, sort of leaning into control decks. And that is 110% what this deck is. So we're actually leaning on, in the deck construction, we're leaning on one of my favorite cards in Modern, Wrenn and Six. So Wrenn and Six is the 2-mana Planeswalker from Modern Horizons that has crazy synergies with lands. We've upped the number of lands from a lot of Urza lists are running 2021. We're up on 23. We're playing a bunch of utility lands. Buried Ruin is getting another try tonight. Didn't get a great showing last night, but I'm going to try it again. Field of Ruin was A+++, and then Lonely Sandbar was also pretty good. I did make one other change in the mana base. I got a Sheltered Thicket in here. I'm trying to remember what I cut. But this is another cycle land. It does cost 2 to cycle instead of a single color. But it also, I have no idea who you are in chat saying stuff. Sheltered Thicket is a mountain or forest. It's fetchable off of both my Misty Rainforest and my Scalding Tarns. So one of the things I was running into is being light on green sources and or some of the other. So Beefcake Bubba, how you doing there, friend? Being light on green sources, being light on red sources sometime. We're also trying out a one-of Tireless Tracker. I cut the 2 Archmage's Charms. They seem to be kind of underperforming, so we went up 1 Metallic Rebuke, and we're trying out a Tireless Tracker. Tireless Tracker synergizes with Urza, gives us clues which we can tap for mana, and then we basically get a discount on sacking those clues to draw a card. So we're going to hop into a league now. We are playing one of my favorite cards in all of Magic, Cryptic Command, and I wrote an article to that effect. I will have the link in the video or below the video in the notes. Getting some good good buzz on Reddit with the article. So this is Pioneer Leagues. I'm playing Modern. Come on, man. I'm gonna play some Modern League. But yeah, the article about Cryptic Commands getting some nice feedback, generating some good conversations. So that's been sweet. Sup, Beefcake Bubba? I'll tell you what's up. We're about to go rock some Temur Urza midrange. Hopefully hit another reasonable record here. I don't know who you are, but I think you're a moderator here? So apparently you're someone I used to know. I don't know what a crown means. Okay, winning die rolls, obviously a great way to start. This is a super slow hand, but we've got a little bit of disruption, and we've got an Urza in the dark. Pretty incentivized to mulligan this. Modern's not a format where you can afford to do nothing for that long. This is much better, so we'll keep this one. I'm tempted to bottom an Urza, but I'm actually going to bottom a land here. Go fetch land, Bauble. We're going to play the second Bauble as well. Let's Bauble myself, see if there's an Emry on top. If there is, then I'm not going to shuffle. Okay. Pass the turn, we're going to upkeep Bauble them. So just blowing our Baubles right away this game. Oh, I should have fetched there. I didn't want to draw the Misty. It's fine. Snow-covered island. All right, might be in a bit of a mirror here. Astrolabe, yep. That's a tad unfortunate, and playing that land is a tad unfortunate. It's not unfortunate. I made the incorrect choice there. So it took a mulligan for to get a more interactive hand, and this is what we got. It's not much, but got a turn 3 Emry. You know, that's basically nothing. Talisman of Dominance. Yep. So they're playing the more linear blue-black build. Thoughtseize. Sure. Super unfortunate here. Flooded with nothing to do. Well, we now have something to do. Could draw a Metallic Rebuke here. That would be probably the best draw. Tracker's not bad. So, but if they jam Urza, we're going to be in a bit of trouble. So they bobbled themselves there. Did not like what they saw on top. Wonder if they're looking for something like Cryptic, some kind of interaction. Feel of Ruin. So I've got Tireless Tracker and Urza. So out of those two, the one that I would prefer to resolve is going to be the Urza. So we're going to play the Tireless Tracker first here. At minimum, I can fetch and get a clue. It's probably going to get Cryptics here for counter draw. Maybe Archmage's Charm? No, counter draw. So our middling hand is not helping us, not doing us any favors here. So good chance we're going to get beat up in this game 1, but hopefully we can do a little bit better post board with Veil of Summer and Mystical Dispute. Oof. If they have an Astrolabe or I think we might be done here. Yeah, that's not it's not helping. I play the Misty and pass the turn back. We can definitely draw something that's still relevant, like a Wrenn and Six. It's cheap and relevant. What are you doing? Bounce Sanctuary, draw a card? I hope so. Bounce Astrolabe, draw a card. Well, that's just obnoxious. Sure. Another Sanctuary. Yeah, that's... Oh, I got back Thoughtseize this time. Interesting. So, can't stop this. Let them take the Urza. Sword of Meat? Sure. Hopefully they don't also have Boundary here. Does not look like it. Cool. Is there any fetching I want to do here at end of turn? Yeah, I think we'll get a Steam Events. This is my third island, so not wasting the potential of getting a Mystic Sanctuary there. Tormod's Crypt is pretty good in this spot. What do they have here? Oh, Deprive. Wow, that's so rude. Yeah, alright. I guess we're sticking in still. They know about the Scalding Tarn, so I'll just play it out. If they go to discard my Galvanic Blast, I can use it and then put it back on top if I want to. It's not particularly relevant, but it is an option. Field them so they can't take Urza. I don't understand. I will Skype you in a second, Brian. Field them so they can't take Urza. I don't. More lands! Oh, it's like my land-heavy deck is drawing lands. And apparently it's a bad thing. Fielding my field, I'm going to field their Mystic Sanctuary.
What's up?
Hey, buddy. How the hell do I field them so they can't take my Urza?
So the Mystic Sanctuary put the Thoughtseize on top, didn't they?
Yes. That I understand. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, that was not anywhere near specific enough, but thank you.
Yeah, I was focused on getting it out quickly, and then I realized, wait, there's still a delay anyways.
No, there's like a huge delay.
Yeah.
So I didn't resolve my Tormod's Crypt earlier, and now I don't have field, so they're gonna get to do this. Okay, so they've got Cryptic on top. Oh no, we've been pretty done since the beginning of this game. Their Cryptic is on top right now. Their Deprive is in the graveyard, so I think this theoretically is an opening. So I'm gonna jam Urza here. Oh my god, it resolved. Hilarious.
Oh wow, soft.
So I'm gonna go get 2 lands and spin Urza, I guess. Mystic Sanctuary doesn't have any value right now. What?
I guess not. I guess you want to spin Urza for sure.
I want to spin Urza while they're not countering my spells.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think that's unreasonable.
Well, we just don't have Mystic Sanctuary anymore. Just want to be sure.
I'm aware of that, but like,
yeah,
I would rather get the spin, and I still have 2 Mystic Sanctuaries in my deck plus Wrenn and Six, so like.
That's cool.
Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff going on. Push my construct. You jerk. Yep. They're about to draw a Cryptic, which is fine right now, because they could just bounce my Urza, but that's okay. One of their sanctuaries is in the bin, so if they bounce Urza... I did.
Yeah.
I did indeed. Oh, they have a 3rd sanctuary, right? Because they're playing the Eli Cassis deck. So Deprive goes on top. So now they have Cryptic, bounce, draw into... Oh, they just had a fatal push anyway. Well, I guess nothing even matters. Anyone can see. I'm going to cycle this Sheltered Thicket. Finding Uro would be pretty decent. Engineer Explosives is not great. Just going to pass the turn. Not great at all. Cryptic to do... I guess I could have put EE on 1.
I don't know how useful that is.
Well, I would have been able to diffuse this thing that they're doing right now.
They just wouldn't target their Astrolabe.
Well, I know, but then they wouldn't be able to draw an extra card.
They have other things they could be doing with the Cryptic. The only reason why they're bouncing the Astrolabe is because it's already on board. I don't think cracking it on 1 is worth it. It also destroys your own Astrolabe.
Yeah, but that's not really relevant right now. I have 2 green sources. No. It's just that if that would counter the Cryptic and stop them from drawing the card from the Astrolabe replay.
No, I get how that works, but what I'm saying is, if they see the engineered explosives, they just don't.
No, I know, but
pass.
then none of their other targets are anywhere near as good.
The sanctuary is pretty sweet.
No, it's not. They bounce Sanctuary and draw a card. Okay, so E on 0, blast the Urza, Cryptic counter their counter.
Could you EE on? No, I guess not.
I already cast
On
that.
4. Yeah.
Technically yes, but I would rather Galvanic Blast. That's way more efficient. And then I finally have a card in my yard for any Mystic Sanctuaries. This is Deprive? Yeah. Unfortunately, this puts a Mystic Sanctuary in their hand, but they knew they were doing that because that's why they put their Cryptic in the bin. So we're going to counter this and draw a card because that's the best thing I can do here. Because I don't have a Mystic Sanctuary yet. Oh no. See, what does this mean? What do they have for 1?
Mystical Dispute?
No, not in the main deck. I mean, it's possible.
Oh, this is game 1. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh.
They push something here? Oh, they're tapping. Oh, they're going to spin Urza. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Yep. Thopter Foundry. Woof. Woof.
Glad they did not counterspell.
Yep. Okay, and then Astrolabe. They do have Thopter Sword Foundry here, though, so we're in pretty rough shape, let's say.
Yeah.
Although this is a Mystic Sanctuary.
Well, is the Thopter Foundry in their hand?
No, it's in exile. Right. It's not their turn. Never mind.
Okay.
We Gucci.
Cool.
There's the Sanctuary they got off the Deprive. Yep. Put the Cryptic on top. 2. Equip Sword of the Meek. Yeah, so I'm going to crack in for 6 here. Could...
Are you going to crack EE?
I think I will. So I'm going to go get Mystic Sanctuary. I'm going to put Cryptic on top.
What other targets are in your yard?
Galvanic Blast.
That's really not, yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's only one other spell in the deck.
Is it Archmage's Charm?
It's Metallic Rebuke. There's no more Archmage's Charms in this deck right now.
Okay.
I cut them after the last league.
Just didn't like them?
Yeah, basically. It was like Cryptic is almost always better if you want power, and if you want speed, then Metallic Rebuke is better. So you managed to get to parity here.
Ooh,
although
this is good.
Although that's that ain't
One
not
short.
bad. Right now we are. We can only cast 1 Cryptic right now. So if they draw a Haymaker right now, it's not good for us. But they did not.
There's our Haymaker.
So they have Deprive in their bin. They have a Cryptic in their hand. And 1 other card. So I'm just going to slam this, and I've got Cryptic back up.
Yep.
This is about as good as it gets. Starring Jack Nicholson and... what is her name? Julia Roberts?
I have no clue about what this movie is. The only Jack Nicholson film I know of is The Shining.
Ah, yes, the world's best romantic comedy. Oh, wow, they had that click through. Okay, so we're gonna make the construct here. We're also gonna be able to play Wrenn and Six.
Sweet.
Yeah, this is pretty devastating.
Do we have a sanctuary in the yard?
Maybe. No, we have fetch lands. We have many fetch lands. Many fetches, handle it. We also have Field of Ruin. So we could get all of their Mystic Sanctuaries out of play. I'm gonna get a fetch first because that means we're able to Mystic Sanctuary this turn and put the second Cryptic on. What the hell? I think I lost Roy. Yeah, and that's the game win. Woo! Turned it around against blue-black Thopter Sword. I wonder if I lost Roy permanently. Let's find out.
Call ended unexpectedly. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know either, but it's fine. We won the game.
Oh, sweet.
Playing Urza into Wrenn and Six was apparently soul-crushing enough that they were just done with us.
Makes sense.
We have 9 potential sideboard cards here. I think my board is misbuilt. That's what I'll say first. I am not good at sideboard. What? Sorry.
Why do you think it's misbuilt?
Because I have 9 like A+ cards for this matchup, which is just too many.
Maybe they're not all for this matchup. Ashiok's really good against Shift and the Titan decks.
No, I know. No, they're not all only for this matchup. I'm saying if I have this many cards that are great in this matchup, I think it's too many. I think the card I'm probably not boarding in is Mystical Dispute. I think Veil of Summer is excellent here, and Ashiok is pretty great because they are a Whir deck, and they use their graveyard for Thopter combo. Yep. So Pyrite Spellbomb is no good. Tormod's Crypt, most of the artifacts are okay here. It's all the mid-rangey stuff that I'm concerned about, but it's really hard to know what to cut. I think Uro's probably...
Aether Spellbomb and the Blasts.
So, Aether Spellbomb I kind of like. And Galvanic Blast kills... It literally kills Urza. In that game, it did the thing that it needed to, right?
Yeah. Bye-bye, Uro.
Yeah, I think Uro is the worst of the mid-rangey things I have, and I think Saheeli's also not great in this matchup.
How good is Rebuke in this matchup?
I'm not sure. I'm not bringing in the Mystical Dispute, so I feel like leaving in all the Rebukes is... maybe like I can cut one, and then one something else. Maybe one Wrenn and Six. Wrenn and Six seems really good in this matchup, though. This is the exact kind of matchup that I like playing Wrenn and Six in the deck for. EE's pretty destructive on both sides, I guess.
Yeah.
So having 2 is fine, but more than that... Oh, you know what? I bet I can cut one of the lands here. Probably just be the Buried Ruin, but I guess Buried Ruin... So Buried Ruin really hasn't been impressing. Oh, crap. Okay, I'm just submitting. We're on 1 second.
Okay.
61 card special, baby. Hopefully that got submitted. I tried, damn it. Yep. I tried.
It worked.
Yeah. Yes, I have Ashiok in my opening hand. This is a great opening hand. Let's keep it. You did you catch the opening of that game?
No, I did not.
I mulled to 6.
It was the Field of Ruin thing.
I mulled to 6, and my hand was like 3 land, Mishra's Bauble, Urza.
It's not the worst, I guess.
No, it wasn't.
It's a keep.
So I'm going to pass on playing Astrolabe here in lieu of holding up Veil of Summer. I think when you have Veil and you...
Deck.
Yeah, they are a Thoughtseize deck. So I think when you have Veil of Summer and you know your opponent's playing Thoughtseize, like they're going to filter black
Just
here. No, they're going to play Astrolabe. Yeah. But there's no reason I have to rush in this matchup. And not getting Thoughtseized is pretty significant. We could also wait until we have 4 mana to play our Ashiok. Because of Emry, I'm just going to sit with this this Bauble.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yep.
I guess you're just going to cantrip next turn anyway, so you're more likely to draw lands.
Yep.
And Emry.
Yeah, so I can play 1 Astrolabe. I think I'm still incentivized to just hold up the Veil. Veil also could protect Emry from Fatal Push next turn, so...
Yep.
Veil of Summer. It slices, it dices, it wrecks control players.
Oh, the Ginsu knife.
Hey, you actually know what that's from.
Yep.
You know, Jerry Seinfeld
So
actually
I
owned
know
the
about
Ginsu
it
knife.
because I looked at the reference from Mark Rosewater's Draft to Work podcast.
Nice. What? You're not talking?
That's the
You're,
only
you're not going to talk about the fact that it was in Aladdin?
Really?
Yeah. With the Robin Williams one in the beginning, he's the like the little merchant guy in Agrabah, and he's like he's got this like potato slicer. It's basically like a slap chop.
Yeah. Okay.
It will not break. It will not break. Oh, it broke.
Was so great.
Sure was. Okay, so we're gonna lab for Emry here. Emry. Gonna put us in the driver's seat with Emry, Lurker of the Loch. Oh, we didn't see any Emrys from them last game. Interesting.
No, maybe they're not playing.
No, I don't think they are. I think they're playing the Eli Cassis version of Blue Black Thopter Sword, so he wasn't playing any Emrys. There are versions now that are playing Emry, and after my history of playing with that card, I don't think I would want to play without it. Crap.
Yeah, it's very good.
It's this gross little it's this 1 mana single card advantage monster. Like, it's just so hard to pass up on that.
It's one of the few creatures worth playing.
Yeah. The question is, if they have a push here, do I protect it?
Yeah.
I think I will. Oh my god, what is this? Whir for 2. Yeah, I mean, I can't stop it.
They probably have the combo in hand.
Yeah. Oh yeah, if they
up
have the full combo, we could die right here, because we don't actually have any interaction right now.
Yeah. I could play Urza and the sword.
Yeah, I actually should have baubled there. That's a mistake. I meant to bauble after they searched, but I just passed again. So just case in point, or pointing out the mistake that I made. I don't think they'll jam Urza into open mana though. Okay, so I've got to fetch. Yeah, okay. They let that resolve. Get Breeding Pool. Shock it. Pithing Needle is going to name Emry, most likely. Probably should have baubled in response too, but I think they're naming Emry.
But
like,
it's fine if they name Bauble.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, obviously.
Come on, land.
Land. Give me fence, lots of fence. Please fence me in. Okay, cool.
Sounds like a song from a baseball stadium.
Yeah. Well, don't fence me in is definitely like Americana classic. Flooded Strand on top for them, sure. All right, go to my turn. Would love a land. Thanks, deck. All right, so we're gonna play Hashiok.
Yep.
Gonna veil their counterspell, and hopefully that's gonna be the beginning of the end. Suppose they do have Thopter Foundry in play. Yeah. I wonder if they have. They can also Mystical Dispute here. I'm not worried about them attacking it down. I'm just saying they can.
Yeah.
And okay, nope. We got it.
I think the Mill Friend's actually pretty live in this
matchup. Yeah, could be.
Yep.
Definitely could be. I wonder if they intended to be able to. If they thought this was coming in untapped, because I don't. Or no, I mean maybe they were just fetching ahead of the Ashiok, I guess. Is this Urza into sword?
Yeah, so
do they have the whole thing? I really hope not.
Oh boy.
Well, I couldn't with the hand I had. It was either like sit with Cryptic, or they
There's
have it.
nothing else.
Yeah.
don't
We're
think
dead.
there's anything else we could have done.
Yeah, we lose.
But
Shoot. All right. It's one of the things where I don't know if it should be bringing in Ashiok or Mystical Dispute.
it's worth trying Dispute.
Well, I feel like Ashiok is so good. Like they had the combo in hand there. I mean, Tracker's like, if we get into the kind of game that I want to play, Tracker's good, but I guess if so, like the swap would be, what is happening? Why can't I? There we go. I don't know what's happening there. So in theory, like it would be kind of okay to board this way. I guess that was like maybe a play draw decision of like I actually should be playing Ashiok on the play and Mystic Deal's Dispute on the draw.
We also need to board out one more card because we submitted a 61 card deck.
We don't need to, but yeah, we should. Yeah, Tracker's probably not good. I think this setup is actually okay. We just kind of got there, but
just run it back because Mystical Dispute is proactive.
Yeah, but
or
being
proactive,
no, it is proactive.
It's better.
It's proactive disruption. Whereas like Veil is reactive disruption like all the way.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
But I really like the Veils against the counter magic and the I think I'm okay with this, but just gotta get a little more lucky. They had the whole combo in hand, like without actually doing that much to assemble it. So like if they hadn't had that right there, we would have been in a great spot, but is that true? The Urza was going to be good?
No. I don't. I think this is a mall.
No, it was a mall.
Yeah.
This one is not great, but we're going to keep it.
Keep.
I'm bottoming Mystic Sanctuary. So turn 1 is Sheltered Thicket, Bauble. We're going to want to draw ASAP. We'll draw on their... Man, I hope they don't Thoughtseize me this game. Oh, that'll be so savage. They keep a 7? No, they also multi 6. Okay. They draw Whir. That's fine on turn 1. Cool. Okay. Red or green?
Breeding pool. No breeding pool.
Nope. No fetch land even, so.
Yeah.
And I can't play Ashiok with this current mana in hand. This is a rough one.
Nope.
Yep. Oh, please no.
Oh, boy.
What do they take, though? Depending on what I top deck, resolving Ashiok could be really, really bad for them, but... I think they're probably taking the Ashiok here. They have a Whir in hand, so, like...
Yeah.
They're pretty incentivized to take the Ashiok.
I guess it really depends on how their hand lines up. So, depending on what they take could tell us what they have.
Yeah, but it could tell us what they have, but what we're gonna do with that information is pretty set. So that was one of the best possible draws.
Yep.
Please draw me a fetch land. That is not a fetch land. Although,
yeah,
out of the possible set of draws, that is also pretty good.
What they say, you can't Thoughtseize the second card from the top of the deck.
The second card?
Yep.
Oh, you mean...
Well, the Astrolabe was the first card.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That is true.
I feel like Wrenn ult might be a real thing in this game.
It often is. Wrenn ult is the reason that I play the card. It's the reason for the season. All right, I think I jam Ashiok into their open mana. No. Emry...
Just play Emry.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. If it's gonna resolve, so they have Whir for 2 right now.
Which would you rather resolve?
I'd rather Ashiok resolve, but here's the thing: if they don't have a counter right here and right now,
they're just gonna work.
Yeah, I know, but having Ashiok against them when they've already whirred is like it's not the worst thing in the world. It turns off fetch lands. It turns off more whirs.
My question is, we want to play something that they want to counter this turn, or that they will counter this turn.
No, if they have a counter, they're countering either of those cards. So you're just talking about getting them not to cast the whir? Oh, that's gonna happen. Like, I mean, if I Ashiok, they could whir in response and just not counter it.
That's fine. Then we have an Ashiok on the field.
Yeah, I know, but yeah. Okay, we're talking in different directions here. Okay. I'm going with Ashiok.
Sounds good.
Grixis Ashiok. The greatest Ashiok. This is, again, though, a situation where we could immediately die. Yeah.
Possible. Do they have enough for everything next turn?
Yes. Easily.
Well, I guess they were for the Thought Foundry.
Yeah. Well, or they were for whichever piece they're missing.
Whichever they're missing.
Yeah, that's the frustrating thing. Okie dokie. Come on, little deck. Hold together. Stay on target. Please do not immediately have the word Urza, please. Just okay, cool. That's a kind of crappy draw. I could play it for 0 to make my Emry cheaper. I think that might be the plan.
Do you want to set it on any part of the combo?
Theoretically, I should set it on 2. Because then if they assemble the combo, I can kill the combo. But that'll also kill my Wrenn and Six. Yeah. I think I am going to do it, though. No, the reason I think I'm going to do it is I get to set this on 2. Then I get to play Emry this turn. Oh, I missequenced. I shouldn't have plus my Wrenn and Six on nothing yet. Wait, did I? No, I haven't, right? I haven't. Okay, because I'm about to play an Emry. Cool. Because Emry can easily mill me a land here. Thank goodness.
Sweet.
They're both shock lands, but I'll take it. Okay. Yeah. The reason having the EE set up to diffuse combo is not bad, though, despite the fact that it is bad, is there's a good chance we'll ult the Wrenn and Six reasonably soon, and then being able to diffuse the combo if they get it going is still worth it. What have we exiled? Archmage's Charm, okay. We've exiled a bunch of words that they couldn't use. Sweet. Okay, so now we're in an insanely good spot. I'm just going to bring back a Bauble. It looks like we got this one.
Do you want a Buried Rune this turn?
No.
Well, you can buy the Buried Rune back.
No, I know, but I would rather have more mana right now.
Okay.
Mill them. I feel like I'm in such a good spot that I just want to hang out for now. I don't need to jam this Urza into their open mana because they haven't played like any counters yet this game. So there's a good chance. Oh, they just scooped. Nice.
Okay. Well,
thank you, Planeswalker Prison deck. So Ashiok probably was doing some decent work there.
Maybe it turned off a bunch of fetch lands.
Well, it turned off one. They had it in play.
Why didn't they fetch?
No, but they played it after the Ashiok. The one they had in play, they fetched in response. But the one that they played afterwards, they couldn't do anything with.
Makes sense.
Yep. And then, on top of that, there was... what am I thinking of? Worth noting is the fact that we didn't bring in Mystical Dispute in that matchup. And I don't think it was correct to do so. So if I'm not bringing it in there, I wonder where I'm supposed to be bringing it in. Maybe the blue control decks that are not, like the Teferi basically decks. I think that's probably right. Because Tormod's Crypt in my deck is fine for turning off their sanctuaries, and Ashiok stopping them from searching is not as relevant.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Opponent won the die roll.
Gale and Ashiok are weirdly expensive.
Huh?
Ashiok Dreamrender retails for $4.
Yeah, it's a really good card.
Yeah. I'm just surprised that and Veil of Summer are as expensive as they are.
Made Chai playing Mishra's Bauble. I think this person is a Death Shadow player. Nope. Probably more Urza.
How do you like playing the mirror?
That's fine. It's never a mirror though. That's the neat thing right now. It's like never a mirror. So I think we go tap land. I think we go
It's not an Astrolabe.
pass. There's a good chance this person's gonna stream snipe us. I'm kidding. Probably not.
I guess you might want to say hi to them in chat.
Oh, I did. What do you mean on the stream?
Just stream.
I mean, if they're there, yeah. Oh, yeah. Talisman's okay. So this turn we're going to go land Crypt. Nile Spellbomb, sure.
Come on, jamming Urza, guy.
Yeah. Just jam it into my open mana. Just try to stick it in here.
I think he's going for it.
Oh, let's see. Got the sweet snow-covered lands, huh? Balling all over the place.
Secret lair.
Yep. Oh! Oh my! Now here it comes, finish. Oh my god, you crushed the clone of Gene Kelly.
Oh my god.
Okay, so field and hope they don't have the second Urza, I guess.
Yeah.
Second Urza's not that great though. Emry's pretty good. Good thing we have this bolt.
Yeah.
Also, Tormod's.
Do you have a basic mountain?
This sort of no, there's no basic mountain in this deck.
Okay. Just wondered if you could field and then blast, but you can't.
I don't need to field any of these cards anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
So we're gonna blast here, and worst case scenario is that they counter it, but then we get to jam our Urza, so it's like,
There's we don't jam Urza then.
There's an argument for just sitting here, and I think that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Because
I agree.
We have Cryptic, and then we can field for a green source for next turn. What is happening here? They're gonna Nile Spellbomb me and draw a card. Yeah, that's. I mean, I don't like losing a Galvanic Blast and a Metallic Rebuke, but.
Who's Beefcake Bubba?
I have no idea, but they're like a mod or something. They've got a crown in my chat, so Apparently I knew at some point. Thopter Foundry. I think we're going to counter draw here because they've got Sword in the yard. And then if they counter my counter, then I'm going to Tormod's Crypt them.
Sure.
Yeah. Cha-cha. Oh, sweet. That is a good draw. So I think we're Urzaing this turn, and then I think we can also Uro. So Astrolabe first, I guess? Yeah, why not? Okay. Oh, actually, I don't know if I can play the Uro. I don't think I can, unless I play the E on 0. Do I just get Sanctuary here and put Cryptic on top? No, I think jamming there is this. They would have countered my counter if they had a counter. So this is like, this is an opening for Urza. And then if I play EE on 0, I can play the Uro this turn. I think that's the step too far. I think we're good here. We also have Tormod's Crypt up, so there's lots of things that they could do that involve their graveyard, and I think I would rather be ready for those. Like if they get Mystic Sanctuary here, I get to... Yeah, exactly. I'm going to wreck their whole bin. Sorry, nerd. Beep, 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 beep. Get me out of here. Bauble. Sure. Ah, the Bauble. The last refuge of a desperate man.
Bauble.
Well, I guess I'll bobble you. You draw. Cool. Alright, so... What are we doing this turn? I'm going to shock this breeding pool. I'm going to play Uro for green, blue, blue. Because this draws us a card. So if there's anything in particular that we're about to draw, I'm going to see what that is now. Nope, but it's a Bauble, so that's going to up our damage. And then we can actually... No, we can't bring Uro back. We don't have enough cards. We go Kraken for 4. The question is, do we want to spin Urza? I don't have anything in my hand to do, but do I want to just like blatantly show them I'm shielded down? I guess they have nothing going on, so this is like...
You can wait until it casts something.
Yeah, but then I can't cast a sorcery or what have you that I draw.
Do you really care about casting the... Like, what do you want to cast off this right now?
Anything. Just anything for more value. Because I don't have anything to do in my hand, so like... Well, I could undo all of it, but like... Yeah, that is fine. This is a completely fine thing to do here. I'm going to draw a card, I'm going to gain some life, I'm going to get another card closer to... Good golly! Another card closer to escaping my Uro. That could have drawn us counter magic.
The construct.
Yeah, that's the plan.
You can EE on 2, I guess?
Oh, they scooped.
Or, yeah, never mind.
Yeah, EE on 2 is the best thing against them. So, are they on blue-black? Yeah, did they Thoughtseize me? No, they milled a Thoughtseize. They have them, though. So I think we stick with the plan from before, which is Ashiok's and Veils are coming in. And we cut Pyrite Spellbomb, Uro, Saheeli, Tracker, and 1 EE. I think that's what we did. Yeah. I think this is good.
Do you believe it's worth making a sideboarding guide?
There's value in making one. I would not bring it to an event with me.
Okay, yeah.
The value in making one is sort of like making notes for a presentation. It lets you kind of clear in your head the idea against each archetype. But the reason that I like to not have it I'm going to keep this as kind of but we could draw a single other colored source and be okay here. The reason I wouldn't want to bring it with me is I make a lot of very interesting choices in the moment that mostly work out very well for me. So I think I'm going to continue doing it like that. I don't think there's anything wrong with thinking about what decisions you might be making or planning for ahead of time. One of the biggest reasons to make a sideboard guide is to not run into the situation like I did there, where I was torn about how to sideboard, and or your sideboard is misbuilt, where you have way too many cards for a specific matchup. That said, just because a card looks like it's good in the matchup, maybe it's in your sideboard for a different reason, but that's not the kind of thing you want to be wasting time with when you're at an event. Okay, so we're going to play this like we did last time. We're going to keep the Veil up as long as we can. So we go turn 1, Misty, turn 2, Veil, turn 3, Wrenn and Six, turn 4, Ashiok. And we can keep Veil up the whole time. Alternatively, if they proactively thought seize me at any point, we fire off the Veil, and then we slam a threat the next turn.
Yep.
With the one exception being...
This is actually a very good hand.
It is now. The Astrolabe fixed it nicely. The one downside would be if they thought seize me this turn, I am going to get to Veil them, but I can't Wrenn and Six next turn with the there's going to be a thought seize here, I think. No, they keep making the wrong color. Unless they got Emry? Nope, Astrolabe. Okay. That's fine. I think I'm going to fetch the breeding pool. They already know I'm playing green, so and the Misty Rainforest already kind of shows them green. If it's Scalding Tarn, I'm usually more sort of incentivized to not crack it and sort of keep the green a little bit secret, keep it safe. But actually, I need an untapped land if I want to hold up Veil around the Wrenn and Six. They just gem an Urza here, though.
Scalding Tarn, keeping it safe.
What? It's not actually keeping it safe. I'm just referencing Lord of the Rings. It in no way keeps it safe.
Okay.
I'm keeping it secret. Which, they've already seen green out of my deck, but, like, sometimes not, like, actually putting it on the battlefield, people get, like, they get in a weird spot where they're like, oh yeah, that blue-red land fetched green mana. Oops.
Yeah, there's no need to fetch if you don't have to.
Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, I have to jam the Wrenn and Six here. The nice thing is they can't rebuke me, and they can't Mystical Dispute it, so I actually think it's safe.
Yep.
So play Wrenn and Six, pick up Misty, play Misty, pass the turn. And they did flip a Bauble, so their Emry is going to start drawing cards for them. We did leave the Rebuke in there, though, so... That Rookie Chef invited me to chat. I don't know what that means. That's never happened before, but I'm in the middle of a stream, so I'm not going to accept it.
Oh. I've never seen that before.
Neither have I. I didn't even know that was a thing that people could do. Bauble.
Is this a Discord thing?
No, that was Reddit.
I know, but does Reddit have like a Discord?
Does Reddit have a Discord? I'm sure Reddit has many Discords. I have no idea. Or do you mean, like, is there a Reddit chat function?
Yeah,
I think there is.
Okay.
I'm gonna... Yeah, I'll end of turn fetch. I think it's pretty low risk here. Gonna tap Steam Vent. Do have 3 blue in play, so now all of our Mystic Sanctuaries are live. Got an Emry of our own. So the question is, do I fire off the Ashiok now? Yes, I do, is the answer. So we're going to fire off Ashiok with backup. I'm going to fetch an island before I do it. Just to not screw up somehow. I guess if they had double Mystical Dispute, that's the reason? Yeah, that's the reason for the season. Because they could Mystical Dispute my Ashiok, and when I fetch to get the mana of Veil of Summer, they could Mystical Dispute it again.
They can still do that.
No, they can't. I already fetched. They can still Mystical Dispute it again. They just can't do it where I can't cast Veil of Summer. It still works out the same, I think. In fact, it probably even works out better for me because then I don't have to cast the Veil of Summer, but fetching.
Yeah.
Okay, I think they don't have a counter here. The instinctive fetching pretty much always seems to mean that they don't have it.
Probably a Rebuke.
Metallic Rebuke? Maybe. But they could have cast it already. Oh, Archmage's Charm? Archmage's Charm.
Dominance. Maybe they just don't want to take... Oh, okay, yeah, it was Archmage's Charm.
Get wrecked, nerd! Beep, 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 beep. They can Mystical Dispute it. I'll still draw a card, but nope. We win. God, Veil of Summer is so savage.
Yep.
Wrecked. Alright, is there anything I can do this turn? I've already activated Wrenn and Six. Now we're good.
I've only cast it once during a tournament game, and it's won me the game.
Yeah. Veil of Summer kind of makes me want to vomit sometimes. It's just too good. I don't think I want to play an Urza deck that doesn't have that isn't intentionally playing it. It's still possible to lose right here. I think this is going to be Urza. Nope. What is this? Whir. What are you whirring for? Oh, please don't whir. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, buddy. Oh.
Why?
Oh. Oh.
Wonder if anything's going to pop up in chat. No. He's putting Whir on top?
But I'm going to mill it. Oh, no.
Okay.
No, he didn't do it. He didn't do it.
He needed to target something. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. You're attacking my, attacking my Ashiok for 1. Yeah, that's fine. So we're going to go Galvanic Blast on the Emry and then play my own Emry here. I'm going to get a land first.
Do you want to tap out a Cryptic Command, though?
Yeah, I guess what I could do here is just Galvanic Blast it and sit.
Because we're so far ahead.
Yeah, we are grotesquely far ahead. And, like, Wrenn and Six is just doing its thing. Yeah, alright, that's fair. And then next turn we play Urza, and then we also get to keep up Cryptic.
We have played a land this turn, right? The Misty?
Yeah. I cycled. Okay. We cycled through the Misty.
Okay, cool.
Yep, match win.
Yep, that worked.
Made Chai. I'm not really taking a shot at you here or anything, but the words he has some interesting ideas. Don't feel like you particularly approve of Jeff Hoagland, and I wrecked your butt there. So I'm going to go ahead and approve of Jeff Hoagland.
But interesting, such an ambiguous word.
Yeah, that's why I was like, aha. You wanna criticize someone without criticizing them? Just criticize them, man.
Maybe he genuinely was undecided.
That's true. I don't think Jeff's perfect. I just enjoy him as a content creator, and he always gives me things to think about.
I blame the liberal media.
I blame reality. Reality has a damn liberal bias. Filthy liberal reality. Oh, I can open Rookie Chef's chat on my phone. I'm opening Reddit on my phone to see what's going on with that rather than taking up...
Let me know if you get picks.
Yo! Alright. So we're on the play. This is like mildly risky, but it's also got a turn 2 Emry. I'm going to keep it. We're also playing a 23 land deck.
That's a... Yeah. Famous last words. But I would keep 2.
Huh. Oh,
Was it a deck pick?
No, it's someone offering a spot for me to post articles that I write.
Oh, cool.
Not for pay, just as a spot to, like, literally doing the thing of, like, yo, we can give you some exposure and then you'll be generating content for us. I'm kind of into it because it's not like I'm making any money off of it in the first place, and I'm not intending to. I'm not going to crack this Bauble because I don't really want to play an EE on 0 if I can help it. Although I guess the Bauble's more likely to draw me a land. Let's see what they play here. Wat. Maybe we're going to get pushed.
This is not a fair thing.
It's probably Titan. That's the most likely thing to be playing against here. And as far as I've playtested this deck so far, it seems to have a reasonable matchup against Titan. So Titan will be fine. I'm not super excited about the no Metallic Rebuke hand.
Yeah, but it's Amulet Titan.
Yeah, they put Dryad in their hand, and they have an omelet. Okay, so we're gonna
play Radiant Fountain.
We're gonna bauble here because I kind of want to find action of some kind. I really want to find a land because then I can EE on one and play Emry. Yes.
There we go.
Got there. So EE on one. We're gonna get a Steam Vents or Breeding Pool here. It's gonna be a Steam Vents. Play Emry. They don't have like any main deck removal for Emry. So one of the nice things about playing against this deck, especially in game one, is they have like no interaction.
Yep. Well, their interaction is Valakut.
That's not interaction. That's them winning the game. Like when they start going off with Valakut, like you're in trouble. This is gonna be turn 2 Dryad. That kind of sucks.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah. But we are gonna be able to EE right after that. So my only concern is if we can draw a land. But getting their omelet off the table is really, really valuable. Okay.
I play Wrenn and Six first. No, we can't.
No, I can't play Wrenn and Six and do it. Yeah. So I think we're just getting a Bauble back.
Oh. You could crack it and then... No, yeah.
No, it's not possible. I think we just get the Bauble back, and we're just going to be behind by a turn. Which is, again, not the end of the world because getting rid of their amulet is pretty great. Losing my Astrolabe is not too bad, so we'll just do this now and pray they don't have a second omelet.
Do you want to bauble them first?
No.
To see if they have a second amulet?
Nope. I should have.
Guess
but
not.
The thing is, if they did, they wouldn't play it, right?
I think they definitely would, because it creates for one huge ass turn.
Okay, so they get to go Growl Turf, Radiant Fountain, and they still have another land drop? Jesus. Vomit. Yeah. I guess their life total's not really something we're dealing with this game, huh?
Guess not.
Would really like to draw a land and a Metallic Rebuke. Also, Wrenn and Six is pretty weak right now because they have too much power on the battlefield.
Yeah. Okay.
That's not okay.
Very disappointing. Yeah.
I'm going to get the
hope we cycle
Astrolabe back. Hope it draws me a land, an untapped land to be specific. Since my deck seems to be all about actuallying me here. There's not currently an untapped land.
Do you want to cycle for one?
Kind of. I mean, it's not really going to help me anymore, but sure.
Well, if you have an untapped land, you can just play it and hold on to the Sanctuary for value.
Yep. Unfortunately, we did not. All right. Well, here's to dying this turn. So I know they're drawing Golgari Rot Farm, which isn't too bad right now. They have Radiant Fountain in hand. Oh, there it is. Okay, I think we're just dead. Yeah, we're just dead.
They don't have an amulet.
They don't need an amulet. They're getting Valakut here. They're going to have so many... They can get 2 Valakuts, and then they can go trigger, Golgari Rot Farm, trigger, Radiant Fountain, trigger.
It needs 5 other mountains.
Yeah, I'm about to take 18. Watch. So 6. I'm about to take at least 18. I fully believe that you don't believe me when I was telling you we're dead right now, but we're going to be dead right now. So here's
I do believe that we're dead right now, but what I'm saying is the fetching doesn't kill you.
No, I know the fetching does. Well, no, the fetching does kill me because he gets the 2 Valakuts and then they just play land drops. Because I know, like, okay, are you telling me if they fetched and then literally did nothing else? Sure, but I don't think my opponent's that bad. Do you?
I don't know. I haven't seen them play much.
Well, neither have I. I don't really think I need to assume that they know how to kill me from that position. All right, so the Wrenn and Six go out because Blood Moon's coming in. Ashiok is also very good here. And then, so we just need 2 cuts here. I guess Tormod's Crypt is pretty medium. Yep. Seems nice and clean. So that part of my sideboarding I like. This maybe should be 3 Blood Moons and 2 Ashioks, but other than that, this looks pretty good. Yep. Cool. Try that post board. I mean, if my opponent had missed the fact that they could have played a turn 2 Dryad, then I would believe that they wouldn't kill me there.
I'm just saying it's worth sticking around and not I think you scoop too early when clock matters. In a game where clock matters.
Sure. I guess if that is something that you think that I should be caring about in that kind of situation, then you're correct.
Well, we've seen a bunch of your games come down to time.
Yeah, but I don't mind losing to that, personally. Like, usually I just think that I should be playing faster and not that I should be leaning into my opponent and needing to take a bunch of extra game actions. Even though, for perfectly, let's say, full transparency, I definitely play decks that, by necessity, have to make a ton of extra game actions to win.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically I'm artificially handicapping myself.
Yeah.
And I don't have any problem with that.
I just assumed that was a bad thing, but I guess you do not think so.
Nope. I think my opponents should scoop in situations where they cannot win the game, or they think they cannot win the game.
Why?
All right, so we're going to turn 3 Blood Moon them here? Seems good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Astrolabe is a messed up magic card.
It's pretty right. It's pretty all right. So, and not to say this means this is over, because they could have Force of Vigor,
You still
but
need pressure.
no,
Yeah.
they could also have Force of Vigor. Against Omelet, the pressure part is not as real. The real thing is usually the fact that they are supposed to be ready for this. So when you get it, it's not necessarily game over. Can I Uro and Emry? I cannot. So if the choice is between those two, I'd rather just Emry. And I still have Metallic Rebuke up, so this is good. And we flipped EE Mox Amber. Mox Amber is a good flip.
If you'd drawn a land, couldn't you have done both?
Yes, if I had drawn... No, I did draw a land. I had a snow-covered island.
No, off the Uro.
I have a Mystic Sanctuary in my hand.
No, that's what I'm saying. If you drew a land.
Right, but this is a mountain.
Oh, well then you could have done both then.
Yeah, I could have. I think holding up the Rebuke was worth it, though.
Okay.
Play mountain. Play Uro. So this taps for green. Come on, buddy. Draw me a land. Oop. Yes. Sweet. Still have Metallic Rebuke up. Zusa. Do I rebuke this? Probably should, right?
I think it's worth rebuking.
Yeah. I just don't want them to get a bunch of free...
It's pay 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They have 2 mountains.
Yep. Just double checking.
No, that's fine.
I want to make sure it's not like some crap like
Metallic Rebuke would be awful if it was a pay 2. I mean, it wouldn't be unplayable or anything, but it would be very, very poor. That is like the best draw in my deck. Do I want to play that EE at all? Not really. If I play Uro, I can get an extra green mana while it's in play. It doesn't really do anything for me, but something to watch out for while I do it. We'll see what Uro draws me here, so we'll stack the triggers correctly. Yeah, there we go. Take the draw. Ashiok. Put a land card onto the battlefield. No. Okay, we're just gonna sit with the Cryptic. Yeah, we're gonna tap for 1. Playing EE on this board is not useful. Next turn I can Ashiok and have Cryptic up too. One of the downsides about Blood Moon in this deck is that it turns off our land engine. That's one of the things that I'm like just trying to finagle with the sideboard.
I don't think that's a problem this game.
It's not a problem this game yet, but it is one of those things that I know I did. I don't want to. So if I use something other than Blood Moon in the sideboard, like say Damping Sphere, obviously Damping Sphere is not as good against Titan as Blood Moon is, but the point is taking out my land engine whenever I want to board in Blood Moon worth it? Obviously in that game it was, but not in all games. Okay, so we good? I think we're good.
I have no qualms with this boarding.
Cool. Cool. $14 artifacts post board is about as low as I think we could conceivably go with still wanting to play Emry in the same deck. And we are playing 3 Emrys. That's one of the concessions I made is with 16 main decked artifacts, but some of them going out often in sideboard games. Let's see if they mull. If they don't mull at all, I'm pretty incentivized to mull this hand. It's really slow. And it doesn't interact with them at all.
The bomb doesn't count?
Okay, I'm keeping because they mulled. It barely does. I mean, I guess with a turn 2 Emry it might. Okay, so they went to 6. Once upon a time? Nope. Alright, well no turn 1 Sakura Tribe Scout is A+. I'm going to play the Astrolabe instead. Cool. I guess Aether Spellbombing their Dryad of the Elysian Grove or their Urza over and over again. Yeah, and like it's the thing that I've done. Like it's not that it's fully not interaction at all. That's not what I'm saying. It's just like it's not that good. It's okay, but
okay.
I'm just saying like Galvanic Blast is better. And then having like one of my haymakers like Ashiok or Blood Moon is obviously much better. Emry, Lurker of the Loch. Quietly the most important card.
Sword.
It's well, maybe she's a very tiny woman.
Yeah, that's the alternative, I guess.
Ooh, look at you, Mr. Titan player with your interaction.
That's a good thing.
That's okay.
One less dispute.
Yeah, I mean, depending on how this goes down right now, it might be. Well, there was no Karus, right? This means they're literally out of lands in their hand.
Yes.
Unless they're doing some real weird, like faking me out thing. I think we go for Saheeli here and pass the turn. So I can't play Cryptic anyway, so I think Saheeli is the highest value play I can make this turn. Bouncing Urza doesn't do anything here. Saheeli sets me up for being able to get some value going next turn. So we just got to pray that their hand is not super great from here. They mulled to 6 and then they kept it, but they didn't have a Once Upon a Time, so there's a good chance it's kind of medium.
Yeah.
And actually, a Karoo doesn't even help them right now because they don't have an Omelet. Yeah, that's fine. That gives you more land drops, but you don't have any lands right now. Oh, you do have a land. Okay, so they have a crew, like I said, but it's not going to help them because, well, it's not going to help them much. It doesn't plus the mana this turn because they don't have a omelet. So I want to draw a land. That is not a land. Play Astrolabe. Gives me a blocker.
And gives you a discount on Rebuke.
Well, I mean, we had enough of a discount on Rebuke. Shoot. Okay, I can make an Astrolabe into a Spellbomb and bounce the Dryad, and then, but I can't Rebuke it on the way back down. I think the best thing to do is just hang out and hope they jam a Titan. I can let Saheeli get hit for 3 here if I want to. Probably will. They can't play a Titan this turn. Sorry, they can. It won't resolve. And if they do, then I can Spellbomb one of their creatures, which would be the Dryad. Cool. So they're going to attack my Saheeli. That's fine. I'm okay with having an extra turn. Yeah.
Yay, Saheeli Sublime Fog.
Sublime jump blocker. She is below Lime.
Super Lime.
Super lemons. When life gives you lemons, Gandhi, you take those lemons and you make super lemons. So go down to that awareness fair, stand up for what's right, and bring me back a funnel cake. Alright. Am I Aether Spellbombing to bounce the Dryad or draw a card? I think drawing a card is better. Because if I get...
We want lands, so
yeah,
draw better.
I really... Oh, and this is a blocker. Well, that'll do. Thanks, little deck. So I'm going to blast that now. And actually, we now have enough blockers to kill Azusa. So I'm going to attack with this servo. Get him, buddy. Look how cute it is. It's so freaking cute.
Pixar-ish.
Yeah, they do. And I can upkeep a Bauble them. So we'll know what they're drawing here. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus Castle Garenbrig. They drew Dismember. Alright, that's fine. Not great, but fine. Oh, crap.
Means we've got a faster clock.
No, we're getting tightened. Are we? We're getting tightened, aren't we? Okay. Which means there's going to be a...
Still Rebuke it. Oh, no, we can't.
No, they have extra mana.
Yep.
They don't have an amulet, so this isn't the end of the world. I really need to draw that damn land.
What?
Can't believe how long we've gotten stalled out here. And I can't get to a Mystic Sanctuary yet. So I wonder what this is going to be. I think probably Tolarian West and a bounce land.
They're just going to start burying us in zombies.
Yeah, well that's going to do it. But then this gives them Squadron Titan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy.
They're going to transmute now? Okay. Oh, they screwed up when they went for the. Well, maybe they didn't. Depends on how they think of it. Yeah, they stacked their triggers wrong. They should have gotten zombies there because the Teleria West was in play, but they stacked the triggers wrong, so they missed zombies.
Yeah, that's really weird.
No, it's completely understandable. Pact of Negation. Sure. So this means when I Cryptic them on their turn, assuming I draw one, that I'm not going to get to. Yeah, I think we're screwed here.
Well, Mox Amber allows us to hold up Rebuke as well.
Yeah, actually, this might be.
We have Rebuke plus.
Yeah, but. Oh, I could jam Urza here, and then have Cryptic up. Yeah, that's the best line, and then let's see where that takes us. So 1, 2, 3, 4. They packed me. I rebuke it. And I'm still going to have Cryptic up on their turn. This is actually sick.
Yeah, this is pretty sweet.
Because this means I can Cryptic, tap their team, and bounce.
And this construct's going to be able to eat that Titan.
Well, I'm not letting it attack this turn, but yes, in theory.
Yeah.
What is in their hand? I know what it is. It's a land, right? I think it's a land.
They transmuted their Teleria West already.
Yeah, and they got the Pact that they just cast.
Yeah. So doesn't that mean they just...
Oh, it's the Dismember. It's the Dismember. It's the Dismember.
Oh, okay. So that's 12.
I can counter that and tap their team. I think that's the play. Yeah. Counter target spell. Tap all creatures your opponents control. 1, 2. Thanks, little servos. Wait, can we lethal them this turn?
I think so.
I think so too. Neat.
This is lethal.
Yeah, no, and they don't. This is uber lethal. Well, no. Saheeli doesn't have enough counters to make something into a construct.
Sweet.
Oh, this deck is sweet. And we're 3-0, baby. Actually, before we continue on, I'm going to grab some water from a water bottle. We're 3-0, man. Killing it.
Yeah, this is pretty sweet.
All right, be right back.
Cool.
All right. Got some more liquid. Roy the boy is off picking up laundry. But we're going to hop into match number 4. Temur Urza. Got the 3-0 thus far, so here's hoping we can keep this rolling. Lost a die roll, but probably gonna win the politeness initiative. Looks like we did. Got ahead on the politeness. Oh, I should have kicked the client there. When I have second after sideboarding, I will probably do that. This is a pretty medium hand in the dark. Kind of incentivized to keep, again, in Modern. Gonna do it. So, let's see how lucky we got. Against Haubidtran. Bring it on, Haubidtran. It's probably not Dredge because they didn't mull to 5. Polluted Delta bodes well for our hero. And they did take a second to acknowledge my greeting. So, Snow-Covered Island could be yet another Urza deck. Yep, definitely the case. Might be looking at turn 1 Emry here. We definitely are. This Tormod's Crypt is going to be great. Woof! Urza with Once Upon a Time in the same deck. That's something. They flipped literally 0 artifacts. Still going to play this Crypt out, but like, oof. They do have 3 mana on turn 2. Pop the EE for 0. I'm going to exile their graveyard in response. That's going to destroy their Mox? I guess they can play it again. So that's pretty neat. Good line, good line. 2 mana available. Yep. Another Astrolabe, sure. Another Emry? Nope. Cool. Play Misty. This can give me a tapped Breeding Pool. No need to take any damage that I don't need to. There's Buried Ruin. Oh, Buried Ruin. Oh, maybe Inventor's Unfair is what I should be playing in this slot. Uro. Yep, they've got Uro as well. I'm not the only one who can register standard staple Uro. Titan of Nature's Wrath. Tapped Breeding Pool. Sure. Super. We haven't played against 2 Urza decks, Titan, and now I'm playing against a 3rd Urza deck. This has been a day.
Back.
Hey, bud.
Looks like a replay.
Yeah, but they've got Once Upon a Time in their deck.
Huh.
Yeah. Not a fan of that, but I also realized Buried Ruin might want to be Inventor's Unfair.
Don't you already have one?
No?
Oh no, that was the other deck. Okay.
Yeah. I feel like Inventor's Fair in Modern is probably where I want to be. I thought SK was banned. Any insight, Roy?
What is SK?
I have no idea. SK was the correct short form acronym for Skeleton King in Dota, by the way.
Yeah, I figured it was
Ski. I still don't know what they were talking about.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. Ooh, wow. So what we're going to do on our turn is play EE on 0, play Urza, respond to the trigger by popping the EE.
Sounds good.
Yep.
They go down 3 cards.
Yep.
Well, 2 constructs and a card.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they can just buy it back, but... I think putting Once Upon a Time in your Urza deck has got to be wrong. There's way too many misses. There's 20 plus misses if your deck is built well. Because there should be...
How many creatures does it play? 12?
Yeah.
And it plays 23 lands?
Well, I play 23 lands, but as far as I've seen anyone else playing...
So half your deck is slightly more than half your deck is a hit.
Yeah, that's not high enough for me.
Really?
Yes. I'm a pretty conservative
I think it's
player.
high enough for me. I just think it's bad in the deck.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is, yeah, when you're looking at opening draws, right, and you're trying to think of what you want.
Yeah.
When you Once Upon a Time, it's often not going to solve the problem that you're looking for. So
yeah,
tap
I just don't
the
think it
EE,
belongs in that deck.
tap the Lab, pop the EE, and we have Cryptic Mana.
Sick.
Yeah. This is kind of gross.
This is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
The reason why I brought up the hit count is because Infect has 12 creatures and about 19 lands, so it's slightly more than half.
Right, but you realize the entirety of Infect
but the
is
deck's totally different.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like
that's why I don't think it belongs in this deck.
Yeah.
But the number of hits is not the problem.
I have a problem with the number of hits. No, I just Cryptic this and draw a card. Yeah. Oh, and I have a Misty. So.
Yep. Sanctuary, I'm guessing.
Yeah, most likely. The thing is, I don't have a way to draw a card. Maybe I will draw one.
You've got Lonely Sandbar.
Yeah. Oh, I do. That's 100% correct. Okay, good. I also have a Galvanic Blast. God, this deck is sweet. This deck is so good at doing what it's doing. Oh my god. Like, I can't even... I cannot espouse to you how excited I am that this deck works. Because this is exactly...
Do you like it better than the blue version?
Oh my god. Like, ridiculously. I like this deck so much better than the blue-black version. It's, like, disturbing. I don't think it should be illegal to like a deck as much as I like this deck. You know that feeling you get when you're thinking about Infect?
Yep.
Just
that feeling.
The idea of the spores just corrupting your opponent to death. All right, and we're gonna play another Urza and still have Cryptic up. This is disgusting.
Why are you playing the second Urza?
To get another construct to kill them faster.
Okay.
Just give me less opportunities to lose. It is quite likely we kill them next turn. Bauble resolves. Yeah. Emry the Bauble. Sure. So they tap their Emry. So if I draw or spin for sufficient artifacts, I just kill them here. Oh. Cryptic. It's going to go counter bounce.
Bounce what?
Mystic Sanctuary.
Oh, I see. Got it.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have tapped the Buried Ruin there. Do I have... No, I don't have anything that can draw. Cool. I don't have any artifacts in my graveyard that allow me to draw a card. Yeah, they conceded to that. Which is fair. Alright, yeah. So Veil... I think a number of Ashioks are... No, I think this is the match for Mystical Dispute instead of Ashiok. Is it?
I don't know what's changed.
Well, what's changed is we're not playing against a Thopter Sword deck. We're playing against a mid-range deck.
They're not playing Whir.
Correct.
Yeah.
But they are.
Dispute is probably better than Ashiok, but they
Well,
do use their graveyard a little.
Yeah. So but I have still Tormod scripts, right?
Yeah. So I think the disputes and veils sound.
Yeah. So
correct.
well, basically this is saying I want to 1-for-1 you instead of 1 for question marking you.
Yeah.
Obviously the veils don't. Veils are all 2-for-1. Holy Jesus.
Yeah.
Just massacre them. So Pyrite Spellbomb. Galvanic Blast can stay in. I think Aether Spellbomb's probably not good in this matchup as much. It's got 1 Metallic Rebuke with 3 disputes coming in. Is it weird to
read your Cryptic article?
Yeah,
just remember that you posted it.
I linked it to you.
Yeah.
No, wait until I link it to on the new site that wants to plug me. I'm kidding. Don't just go read it.
Yeah.
I will. Think. Jeez. I don't know. Maybe I don't even need the disputes. You know, like Veil is sick here. So the question is like, any of this grinding package for mid game, Tireless Tracker, Saheeli, Uro, is any of that worse than these disputes? Or can I just rock like this?
What do you think they'd bring in against you?
I have no idea. If they're playing the blue-green deck, then they're bringing in Dismember. They're bringing in not Weatherthorn, not Thragtusk, either Mystical Dispute or Veil of Summer. So I guess disputes let me fight their disputes. And I guess we go Uro, Saheeli. I think Uro because they're going to have Graveyard Hate.
Fair.
But Tracker dodges it. Also, we're heading into match 4 and Tracker hasn't done anything yet, so I really don't want to cut it. Like for science.
Yeah. Has Tracker made an appearance?
It was in my hand, I believe, twice, and it was not relevant. This is a pretty crappy hand.
I would maul this. It does nothing.
Mm-hmm. It was so close to doing things, but you're right. We're gonna bottom the island here. No. Breeding pool. Yeah. Perfect. Right where I know where to find it.
Yeah.
So if they turn 1 Emry here, we Galvanic Blast it. If they don't, we just put in Scalding Tarn and sit on it.
Yeah. Does it matter which fetch you lead with?
Not really. Misty Rainforest can get a snow-covered forest, though. Scalding Tarn can only get islands.
Yeah, makes sense.
So I'd rather burn it first.
Yep.
Well, apparently when they said SK earlier, they meant KCI.
Oh.
It's in the chat right now. It says, "Oh, I thought SK was banned. Skeleton King? Nah, he's not even good. No, Ski. What? No, KCI. Oh.
I don't even understand how KCI came up.
Not for me.
Emry will die.
Oh no, it was on the first turn they Emried, and they had 0 artifacts in their bin. This time they have one. They played double EE.
Yeah, they just burned, just double mulliganed.
Yep. So, and that is one of the things I don't want to do with this deck. Like if I had that hand, I would have played turn 1 EE on 1, turn 2 Emry. I would not have done what they did there. I think that is like patently incorrect. And since we've been winning Urza mirrors all day, I'm aware that there's definitely some luck involved, but I'm gonna take it as I'm doing something right when I play this deck. They have an Emry on top, but they're likely to shuffle it away.
Ooh, sick.
Yeah. Do I play it this turn and let them play their Emry? Or do I play
the
Astrolabe and hold the dispute? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But next turn I get to get Wrenn and Six going, which is great.
Yep.
Well, looks like we're working on the 5-0. Like we won game 1 here. Huh? What?
I'm just thinking about why they're waiting for so long.
Oh, I think they were probably not paying attention for a second. Cool. They shuffled away the Emry. I'd still rather hold it to dispute here, though. There's lots of things they could play on 3 that are really good. If they play Uro, I'm pretty interested in just letting it resolve. I don't think I need to blow a dispute on it. They didn't. Okay, cool. Veil. All right. Bauble is acceptable. Sweet.
Wow, it just resolved.
Yep. Bauble. Play the Bauble. They have a fetch, so I'm going to pass their turn. I'm going to put on the upkeep stop. Would like to know what they're drawing. Cool. Perfect. I feel like they're just going to jam an Urza on their turn again. Can you feel it? I can feel it. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Snow-covered island on top. Okay.
I think there's going to be a stoop in about 30 seconds.
I don't want to get ahead of myself. I'm just saying, like, they kind of did that in game 1. Like, okay. Oh, Uro. Yeah, I will counter that. I'm not interested in you having a 6/6. Hey!
Sweet.
Wow, thanks, deck. I was going to pick up... Oh, there's no Scalding Tarn because I already picked it up. So I'm going to crack this Scalding Tarn, get the 3rd island, and then pick up Scalding Tarn past the turn. So that means we have Dispute this turn, and then we don't have a way to draw a card next turn, but hopefully we'll draw something. Oh, I cut the Fiery Islet from this deck. Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Why?
So, Fiery Islet is not an island.
Count. Yeah, exactly.
1. What I replaced it with was Sheltered Thicket, which does have mountain and forest land types. And you can fetch that. It doesn't count towards you having Mystic Sanctuary, but the thing about Fiery Islet is I don't want to cycle from play because that eats my land draw.
You don't
want to
go down mana.
Yeah, basically, like Wrenn and Six being a draw engine is awesome. Wrenn and Six being a draw engine that costs you your draw every turn is not awesome. That is not the business that you're in. We're also in this place as my Wrenn and Six decks tend to do, where we are literally threatening to get the Retrace Emblem, and if we do, this game's over. So I freaking love this card. It is a 2-mana game-ending threat.
Yeah, I wish I was playing Wrenn and Six.
You could.
I played in like a Gruul deck.
Ugh.
Like Clothis.
What is wrong with you? Do I let that resolve? No, because that's going to kill my Wrenn and Six.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, friend. Beep, 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 beep. Don't have Veil. Don't do it. Thank God. I have a dispute on top, so I just need to fade a turn here. Okay. It's probably going to be another Urza. No, not another Urza. They played Uro before. Oh, this could be the Uro. But I can EE on 3 and kill it. And have Mystical Dispute up. Sweet. Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be... Oh, and they're putting Cryptic on top? Sure. And the Uro is going to draw it. Perfect. This is an Uro from hand. Oh. Oh? No, this is fine. This is fine. So that's going to draw them the Cryptic. So they've got Cryptic in... Oh, if they have a land, they can bounce my Wrenn and Six here. And they had it. All right. Do they choose to bounce my Wrenn and Six? Oh. 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 Oh my God, they didn't. Weird. All right. So they've got Cryptic in hand. I'm going to play this EE on 0 Because last time they played the Cryptic, they went to bounce their EE. So I could kill it in response. Yeah. Do I want my other Mystic Sanctuary right now? Not really, but I don't want to miss a land back up with Wrenn and Six, so I'm going to fetch something. Let's get the breeding pool. Tapped is fine. I'm going to pick up Tarn. Wrenn and Six now on 7. Hopefully they Cryptic at end of turn, just like sillily. But because if they do it on their turn, they could pay for my dispute. Oh my god, they're doing it.
Yep.
Jeez, you poor. Okay, I don't want to be cruel to this player, but they clearly are not good on like this matchup. They have no idea what's important. They can escape their Uro, but that's not going to matter. Yeah.
You can kill Uro.
I cannot.
Yeah,
with that I can. Yeah, I can just blast it twice.
Are you gonna tick it up once more?
No, I'm not. I just want the emblem right now. It's more important than anything else I could be doing. Because that means I have an endless stream of mystical disputes. No, currently what's about to happen is I am going to emblem it. I'm going to double Galvanic Blast their Uro, and I'm going to pass the turn with 2 mystical disputes up. And that should be game. Okay. Do I need to do anything now? No. Good. So Wrenn and Six is going to emblem. That's technically I could draw a card first. If this is a way to kill Uro, I'm tempted to plus 1 more time.
Yeah.
No. Oh, that means I don't have to. I can just emblem right now.
Plus now.
Yeah, I have a second Wrenn and Six. Cool. So blast, target that. Red. Discard. Pretty cool. I freaking love Galvanic Blast with. What are you? Are you E-ing for 0?
He's turning off Metalcraft. But you can still kill the Uro. It just takes 3 Galvanic Blast.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright. I guess that's the only thing I can do. Yeah, I can't do anything else with this. Okay. We can still do it, so we're going to be okay. This is costing me more resources than I'd like, but I guess I have the second Wrenn and Six in hand, so I can't complain. Well, I can, and I am, but, you know.
Do you have a land drop for this turn?
I believe I still do.
So you can play Wrenn and Six and hold up Mystical Dispute?
I believe I can.
No, you can't. Astrolabe. Unless you have a red source in your deck.
Not an untapped one.
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to pass.
Yeah.
That was a pretty slick play from them. I was not expecting that. That was very clever. I mean, it put them down to 2 EEs, but like, it's not really relevant right now for them. Now, if they cast an Urza, I can dispute it. Now, if they find an Urza, I can definitely dispute it. Emry, I cannot, but I can Galvanic Blast that, so that's fine. I would like to find my Tormod script or an Emry, but I guess I have time now that I have this Wrenn and Six emblem. Polluted Delta. Wow, that's rough. Sure. Do you have a 3rd Sanctuary? They do not. You gonna awaken your Uro? Yeah, probably. Maybe. Definitely, maybe. Yeah, this is Awaken Uro. So that's gonna get disputed, and then from next turn on, I have infinite casts.
Just hope they don't have anything relevant in their hand.
Why? I mean, oh, you mean like Mystical Dispute? Like that?
Or Veil.
Well, they had the Mystical Dispute. Alright, so we need to draw some action here. Huh, that was really slick on their side. Opponent's definitely putting this game together. I don't have an Uro. Yeah. I don't have... Does that help me?
Buried Ruin is live. Yeah.
It gets me E. Yeah. So that's going to cost me 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't do it all in one turn. I think I just have to pass. I could put the E into play this turn. That's probably smart. Because this dodges one form of their interaction, which is counter magic.
Yep.
Yeah. So red, green, 1. Cool. All right. Godspeed, little doodle. Man, they really flipped that around pretty quick. And they kept in their Uros. I did not. So maybe mine will be coming back on the post board. Or the post board. Woof. Okay, here's hoping they don't have... Ooh. Okay, that's fine.
They're gonna... No, they can't. Okay, good.
What?
No, I was gonna ask you if they could escape it, but then I realized
they're
they can't.
Nowhere close. Nowhere close to escaping right now.
And it's legendary. So my worries are founded. Yeah.
No, what they could have done there is legend ruled their wrong Uro. That is 100% something that could have happened there. Oof.
That's annoying.
Yeah. I mean...
EE kills it.
Yeah, the EE is going to kill both, which... Oh, they milled themselves. Oh, that's clever. Yeah, so now they can get their Uro back. Well, that's a pretty good draw.
That was probably the best draw we could...
Yeah, it's up there for sure. All right, so there's nothing wrong with playing Urza here. Because I can still EE afterwards, so I'm going to do that. Hopefully this doesn't get disputed or anything. Shoot.
Ouch.
And they can escape it again because they eat the Ashiok themselves. I don't want to pass the turn because then they can just they can Ashiok activate. Really don't want that to happen again. So they brought in Ashioks. Huh. Maybe I mis-sideboarded. Jeez. Oof. The live draws from this guy. This human being over here. The spin Urza? No, they're escaping Uro. We are in big trouble. Wrenn and Six emblem was defeated by turning off Metalcraft. That was a huge part of it because they just made us use so many lands there. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. Yep, we're dead. Cool.
Ouch.
I mean, it's fine. Played a good game. Played a good game. All right, so game the third. So maybe I do want these Ashioks. They had disputes and rebukes, so they kept that kind of thing going on too. Blast seemed kind of medium. I mean, it's probably really good, but I just don't know what I can cut for it. Veil of Summer just didn't come up, which was unfortunate.
What are you hoping to get with Ashiok?
All the things. Stop their Uro, stop them from fetching. I guess 3 is probably excessive.
I just think the Gal Blast are just better than Ashiok.
It wrecked me there.
I think, well, yeah.
But I guess they don't have red.
It's good to board in.
Yeah.
It worked.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean it was a good idea.
All right, the Uros should come back though.
Okay.
So maybe cut 1 dispute.
Is there anything else Ashiok turns off?
Not much.
I'm not thinking about.
I mean, so it turns off all of their Mystic Sanctuaries and stuff. I guess I didn't draw either of my Tormod scripts.
Yeah, you didn't draw any Grave Rotate.
Yeah.
I think you already have a lot in the main.
No, it's not a lot. It's a little.
A lot for this matchup.
Yeah. Yeah, this is probably all right. Yeah, having a Tormod script at a reasonable point of that game would have been amazing. And like Emry's very good against them because they don't have much removal. Like you saw how I wrecked their early Emry by having the Galv Blast. This is an excellent hand.
Galvanic Blast is good.
This hand is fantastic.
Yep.
Last game was quite slow, but this one is not. I'm going to hold on to the Bauble for now. Just for potential Emrys. Sure. Man, they have like turn 1 Emry every single game.
And we've killed it every single game.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they burn a lot of resources going turn 1 Emry.
Yeah, but it does make their very first Uro live very quickly. And again, they flip no artifacts with it.
Well, they've got the Bauble that they're probably going to recur.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, they have a blue open. Just FYI for future.
Yeah. Do we want a Bauble here?
No, I'm going to hold on to it. I've got my land drop for the next turn, so I don't...
So if you have an Emry, you can play it, I guess.
Exactly. I just don't have any reason to, because like I'm not going to have open mana anytime soon, so I don't need to find action with it.
Well, if you'd drawn your sideboard cards like Dispute or Veil.
But I kind of want to jam Wrenn and Six here, right?
Well, that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, knowing what you were going to draw would have... You're saying you would have jammed Wrenn and Six regardless?
Kind of.
Okay, well then I guess it doesn't matter.
Well, what are they going to play on 2 mana? A second Emry?
Second Emry... I don't know. I don't know what else their deck runs.
But getting a Wrenn and Six into play is quite valuable.
Yep.
Do they have no land draw? There's the second Emry. They, once again... Oh, they did flip an Astrolabe. Okay, now I'm going to Bauble.
Yep.
They have a Bauble on top. Alright, so we draw.
Don't miss your trigger.
Okay. Veil is fine. Do they want to upkeep Bauble me? I guess they're asking themselves very deeply. What do you got there, nerd? I got a burning clock is what they got. Burning rope.
Burning rope.
It's a Hearthstone reference.
Oh. I thought it was an arena reference.
Well, the arena thing is in reference to Hearthstone.
Oh, okay.
It's literally the same, like it's mechanically almost the same thing. Like they put in the burning rope because Hearthstone was like the first kind of really well-known digital card game, so I think they just sort of kept the thing. I think Buried Ruin should probably be Inventor's Unfair. I think that is the conclusion I have reached. I think Veil of Summer is bad in this matchup because they're not playing black. It was really good against the blue-black Stopper Sword deck, but it's not great against the blue-green one. I think Dispute would have been better here. More Disputes and more Metallic Rebukes. I think that is the lesson.
Like Veil's much better.
It's okay. It's fine, but Goose. Honk honk. Do end of turn fetch. Yes. But I'm just getting an island. It's third island. That's a good draw. Is it? No. It's actually not. It's okay. So pick up the Tarn. Play. I need something that gets me green mana.
Yeah, Misty Rainforest does that. Don't you have a basic forest in the deck?
I do, but I don't. Well, I guess I can get it now. Yeah.
Well, you don't have to fetch now.
No.
Well,
I'm
yeah.
just saying if they play anything, I do.
If you mill the forest, it could be a problem.
No, but I fetch the forest. I only fetch the forest if they counter this, which happens before. Yeah, so they're gonna rebuke it. Yeah. So I get the forest, and I veil them. So that couldn't have been a problem for the way that it was gonna matter in this matchup. I'm mostly just excited about firing off this veil for value.
Ooh, dispute.
Yeah. No, I will not pay for your Metallic Rebuke. Do as you will. Cool. Unfortunately, this means we're shields down, so if they Urza right now, it's gonna suck. And they can go 2 extra draws at it. And they've been missing land drops, so there's like a decent chance it's already in their hand.
Yeah.
Oh well. No use crying over spilt Urza.
That sounds so gross.
You're gross.
I'm not spilt Urza, shut up.
No, you're spelt Urza. Even worse.
Spelt.
You're like vegan, locally grown, ethically sourced spelt Urza.
It's actually a spelt.
What is it, Spanish? East Espelt?
No, this is a full stop in between the S and the P.
Spelt? Or are you saying S pelt?
Yep.
Okay. Actually, Urza's not so bad now that they sack 2 baubles. They don't get as much mana. Oh, and they're playing an Astrolabe, so they cannot Urza anymore. Sweet. Cool. Excellent. Unless they have a Mox
They can
Amber
still
in
Urza.
hand. They
have that.
Oh yeah, they've got the goose. Forgot about the goose. That was how they could have Urza last turn. Oh hey, look, they can still Urza. Now that's frustrating. I mean, I guess I'm about to fire back with Urza with Dispute backup, so like, can't be too mad about it. And a Bauble, sweet. Okay, I have lands in my bin, so I can play this. Should have played a fetch land probably, because then I could have put my Galvanic Blast on top for next turn. That'll still work though. So I'm gonna play out Bauble. Yeah. Play the Bauble. Play the other Bauble. Play the Urza. Leaving up red, blue. Doesn't really matter, but what would I rather represent? I'd rather represent Veil. Cool. All right. If they attack my Wrenn and Six, I'm not excited about that, but
Well, you just trade.
no, the construct's gonna get bigger.
Why? Is it just gonna make a food? I guess.
He's got Emry and a goose, so there's you can make it a 5/5. No, I think there's a good chance I let Emry get hit for 5 here, or let Wrenn and Six get hit for 5 here.
Yeah.
Depends on what they do. They're goosing as well. Or at a hand? That's fine. Okay. So they have 6 mana, or they can make a food and have 5 mana. Okay, so Wrenn and Six is getting a hit for 4. That's okay. I will allow this. Doesn't feel good, but I don't want to toss the construct. It is very, very valuable right now. Okay, Wrenn and Six gets hit for 5. That's also acceptable. Do I want to sack any of these baubles? No.
You don't want to draw an extra card.
So I'm gonna So I'm going to get a Mystical Dispute, a Mystical Sanctuary, put the Galvanic Blast on top, then draw it with the Astrolabe in my graveyard, and kill their Urza. But I need Metalcraft for that, and I guess I could have sacked one of the baubles, but
The Astrolabe will give you Metalcraft if you want to sack a Bauble.
yeah. Well, I don't need to do it now, but
yeah.
Get him out of here. Goodbye, Urza.
Blossom Defense.
That would be great. No, Dive Down.
No, yeah, Dive Down would definitely be sweeter. Or Ranger's Guile.
Mystic Sanctuary, sure. To put Cryptic on top. Yeah, okay. Once their Urza's dead, they're only going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Do they have a way to draw it?
I'm just thinking if they have any free draws.
Oh, do they have a Cryptic in hand already? They do, okay. Try to bounce the Urza. So I Mystical Dispute that. So this means they got a Cryptic in their hand, or they've got a Cryptic on top of their deck. Do I have a land drop? If I do, I can field them. Got a Royam. Royam good. No, okay, I already made my land drop. That's fair. Okay, so they have a Cryptic in hand, which means they can tap my team. I'm going to use Wrenn and Six to draw, or to pick up a land. Okay.
Do you want the second construct?
I kind of do. But here's the thing, they can still Cryptic me.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just thinking about using your mana on this turn.
Yeah. Well, I think...
Or you can spin Urza.
I think the best thing to do is attack for 5 and then make the second construct.
Wouldn't you want to play the second Urza first? To make your construct 1 bigger?
Well, but then I just attack with yours instead. Like attack with one Urza and then I sack it for the second Urza. So it nets the same amount of damage.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So I think we're going to do it that way. One, 2, 3. I'll leave both my baubles up because there's a chance that before my next turn I want to draw more cards. Cool. All right. So they've got an Uro in their graveyard. They've got a Cryptic in their hand. We have access to a Mystic Sanctuary in our deck. So they're going to play a Bauble, sure. So their construct's going to be a 6/6. So it can kill Wrenn and Six. I don't really mind that right now. Wrenn and Six has gotten us a lot of value. It's a tight game. Really not sure what's going to happen here. Attacking Wrenn and Six. Yeah, I'm letting that go.
How big is it?
It's a 6/6.
What?
Cryptic. No, this is Uro. So they're not going to be able to Cryptic. Do I have a way? I'm just gonna put them to 17. Sure. Okay. Kind of need some action. I'm gonna bauble them once. Yeah. So 2 draws, Veil of Summer, and Wrenn and Six. Okay. Well, Veil of Summer is good against some of the modes of Cryptic. It allows me to get something off the top of my deck. Another Wrenn and Six is not great, but I think I'm gonna play it. It's been so frustrating. They always have the Uro, and I never have the Tormod script. So Emry can give me another artifact. I guess I should put Mystical Dispute on top of my deck. Yeah. Because they have the Cryptic in their hand right now.
Do you really want the dispute over the blast?
Yes, right now I do. Because they've got a Cryptic in their hand that they can't pay for. I'm going to bauble them. What are you drawing? Aether Spellbomb. Well, that's going to be a good draw. Okay.
We knew about that already, though.
Did we?
We baubled them last turn.
Yeah. I'm just tired. Forgot about it. Oh, perfect. They're not drawing an Aether Spellbomb. Sweet.
That's annoying.
Hmm? In what way?
No, yeah, we're just going to counter it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Makes me a little anxious.
I'm not.
Because they're going to have 3 mana up. No, 2 mana. No, 3 mana.
Yeah. I got a bauble here, but that's fine. So my constructs are going to group block their construct. Oh, that's so unfortunate. They made it an 8/8 just. So we dispute this.
Don't they get paid?
What? Did they Roy me? No. There's a Mox Amber that I... Did they play a land?
No.
Damn it. How did I miscount? I was counting earlier, but I didn't...
They have the food.
Yeah. I knew they had the food. No, did I not know they had the food? I think I didn't know they had the food. Alright, fine. Whatever. I screwed it up. It's fine. We were already way behind. Like, I mean... It's not fine. Obviously, I still made the misplay, but like this was already a really bad situation. So, and then here's gonna be the Cryptic and tap my team and just kill me. Yeah, and they didn't screw up, so we're gonna draw a card. Maybe we draw a Metallic Rebuke or something. Nope, just endless lands. All right, good game. It was a tough break. Obviously, I made a misplay there, but there was nothing I could do. Yeah, there was nothing I could do because they could just play afterwards. Yeah. These are very, very long, very complicated games, so I'm not surprised, but that was rough.
We're 3-1?
We were 3-1. But like that game was so like we never found a Tormod script in game 2 or 3. Like,
There are only 2 in the deck, like you pointed out.
Yeah, I know, but I did things like Wrenn and Six, so we were like in a very, very long game. Okay, I could turn 1 Emry. I think this is kind of the kind of hand where it's actually acceptable to do it. Yeah, it is. So we get Steam Vents. Shock that. Play the Mox, play the Engineering Explosives. Great mill. Got a Astrolabe and a Pyrite Spellbomb. So assuming that Emry survives. Oh, and an Uro, sorry. Many things. Rain Pool is good. Sakura Tribe's good. Okay, so Omelet Titan. Oh, that is a great thing for us to see here. Because that thing is going to die.
Target acquired.
Yeah. Question is, can I Astrolabe? Yeah, because I can Astrolabe and then play Wrenn and Six. Cool. I think the deck is trying to make up for last game. Or the last 2 games even. It's just like, yo, I'm just going to give you everything you need right here. Don't worry about it, dog. Don't even trip.
These Titan matchups look decent.
Yeah, I think the Temur deck is very... This deck is very, very well suited against the Titan deck. I think I built it well for this, at least. Oh, that was a perfect draw. Now we just get to hold up Cryptic and draw lands nonstop. And more cards. Okay, so play Misty. Wrenn and Six, okay, already used that. And I want to bubble them and then just replay the bubble. Sweet. Wooded Foothills is their draw. Second arrow's not great, but Rain Pool. Transmute Telerio West, sure. Do I Cryptic bounce their Growth Chamber?
I don't know. You might care about what they get with Telerio West.
Well, it has to be a 0 draw. Yeah, Engineer Explosives.
It could be a Summoner's Pact.
Yeah, I know. It has to be a 0 draw.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is you probably counter whatever it gets or whatever they get off the Telerio West.
Yeah, I know, but this sets them back like a million turns. This sets them back so many turns I don't know that they can recover at all. What am I going to draw? Metallic Rebuke. Yeah, I'm definitely doing it now. I got to fetch first. It's going to be aggressive with our Cryptic Command here. So Growth Chamber, blue, 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 and 1. GG! Oh, they have to discard.
Yeah.
There you go, Roy. There's your incentive for making that play. And a Field of Ruin for when they replay it. Oh, Lord.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, we already have Wrenn and Six in play. Oh, my God. So savage. All right, if I play Uro... Oh, I shuffled, so I didn't get that Metallic Rebuke. Okay, so we're going to bubble them now. Summoner's Pact on top. That's okay. I know I'm not drawing Metallic Rebuke. If I Uro, I can still field. So
do you want them to shuffle for the Summoner's Pact?
No, Summoner's Pact is fine right now. It doesn't do anything.
Well, yeah, they can't even pick.
Yeah, exactly. That's the... And then I get this Misty down, and the Misty's going to revive my Cryptic. Cool. Now we're getting to pass. So I have Field of Ruin, Mystical Sanctuary, and... Yeah, we're good. Wrenn and Six, yeah. It's kind of GG. GG from here. And they pass.
Are you going to field?
No. No, I'm going to keep the field up as long as I can to... Oh, I screwed up. I needed to field to do the...
You can buy back the field, yeah.
No, it's fine. I just screwed up because I meant to have the Mystic... And then I screw up again. I screw up into a screw up into a screw up. God bless it. Roy, why am I so freaking bad at this game?
Perhaps you're tired.
I am tired. That's why I started the stream earlier today. I was hoping it would make me less tired. I mean, we're still going to just jam this Urza into them here. And still have field up. So, not concerned, but I've just made a bunch of misplays and I don't like it. Should wait until they're upkeep to bubble them because there's a good chance they're going to fetch. They did not. They did. EE for 0. Yeah, that's fine. Just going to slow us down.
Mm-hmm.
Do I field them at end of turn here? Yeah, I think so. It cuts down on the number of basic land, it cuts down on the number of land names they have. And it gives us our, well, I guess we already have the third island, but. Yep. Cool. So I want to play something that is a Mystic Sanctuary. There isn't one in the bin. Cool. I can Mystic Sanctuary my Cryptic back right now. Then I can escape Uro to draw it. Also to put a grotesque amount of power toughness into play. So 1, 2, 2. No, I want the field. Pyrite Spellbomb's not needed here. What did I miss? I don't need. There we go. Put in this land. Pick up that land. Play Tormod's Crypt because I have too many cards in hand. Sack the Urza. Replay my Bauble. Okay. Okay. 2 mana. Once upon a time. Sure. So I got Summoner's Pact. We killed their Simic Growth Chamber. Castle Garambing, sure. Don't need to do anything here, so won't. Play Field. Play Bauble. We're getting close to Wrenn and Six emblems, so we're just going to start holding more lands. Bauble them. What are you going to draw? Simic Growth Chamber. Sweet.
Is this still pre-board?
Yep. It's game 1. Smash. Draw. Play. Breeding Pool. Shock it. Seven them. Astrolabe. I guess I should spin my Urza. I have so much mana. There we go. Shasha. Give me another Urza. Do it. Another Emry. Sure. That'll work. Aha! I untapped my Emry. I don't know what you're talking about. I would never sack an Emry. That Emry in my graveyard was always there.
That's why you have to play Mirror Gallery.
Ah, you right.
They just passed? Oh no, okay,
No.
that was drawing off Bauble.
Summoner's Pact. Sure.
Yep.
They should know I have a Cryptic in my hand.
Yeah. Just counterbalance.
Well, I can't bounce
away.
enough. Yeah. I could counter and bounce and field them because there's a good chance they don't have another basic.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Let's do it. Counter bounce. No, I should just bounce my Mystic Sanctuary.
Well, you can field them first to see if they have a basic.
Can I? Yeah, I guess I have infinite mana. Yeah. All right, you're right. We can do that. So field, target one of the castles. 1, 2. Yeah, I have tons of mana. I don't think I have a basic yet for this, but they had one.
But do they? They have one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Client lags so much. Why? So counter target spell, return a part to its hand. Choose the sanctuary, tap 2 more. Okay. Got them. They're not playing anything next turn though, so like they should just scoop here. But they're being more clock conscious as you would like. No, we're down to 22 cards in our deck. Sorry, 21. We are going to kill them.
Dead.
I know.
Yeah.
They are playing the way you would like me to play. They literally waited all the way until I hit them there.
They've got nothing to lose.
Well, quality of life.
I don't understand how you come up with your numbers for quality of life scoops.
What do you mean? I understand when I've stopped enjoying playing the game and I know how it's going to turn out. And I don't feel like it's valuable testing time or data in any particular way to win in a way that's not going to win me games in paper. That seems good. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm pretty sure it does.
How'd you board? Oh, Blood Moon and Ashiok.
Yeah, for Wrenn and Six, Tireless Tracker, and Buried Ruin. But the point is, you can't, like, in paper, there's a shared clock. That doesn't work. And for me, I don't really enjoy just sitting there and F6ing through a bunch of turns at a game where I think my opponent has won and I don't think I have a chance of winning. I would rather just move on to the next game and do a game that involves, skill. Rather than staying in a game that's actually over.
They're your tickets.
Yep. No, and to your credit, if I wanted to get better at the Moto game, right, and like if I wanted to go play PTQs on Moto, then I would want to maximize the way I'm playing, regardless of my quality of life. Because when you're paying like 30 tickets for entry into an event, and every percentage point matters, then yeah, that's way more significant there.
No turn 1 play.
Yeah, well, that helps with the fact that we have no turn 1 play. I'm looking at the Saheeli and immediately going like, I wish you were in the Tireless Tracker. He's so great.
Tracker is pretty sweet.
Okay, am I playing Spellbomb here and holding up Rebuke? I think so. Because this is the Azusa turn coming up.
Yep.
Also, if we counter whatever they play here, if we draw the land, we just get the Blood Moon and possibly just Get a good lockout.
Notably, we do not have all our colors.
We're about to. Do you mean under Blood Moon?
Yeah.
I'm less worried about that.
Okay.
Okay, so just Emry. Not the best hand here, but at least they're not going to get to do anything too soon. See if they have their Dismember. Flipped no artifacts. Womp womp. I mean, we have Aether Spellbomb, so we can go end of turn, pop a Spellbomb, my turn, replay it, and still have Rebuke up without a land draw. So it's okay, but it's not great. Okay. They blinked. They didn't. Did they not play a land last turn? Because I didn't.
Yeah, I don't think they did.
Okay. Shocking Steam Events.
You're about to play Blood Moon.
Yes, but I still need the red for it.
Okay.
I need the red to play it.
That's true.
So if I had my choice of what to get there, I would get an island, but I don't really. The most likely thing I am to draw this turn is a land that produces blue, though, or no, a land that gives me an island, like a fetch land or an actual snow-covered island, because there's 4 snow-covered island and there are 7 more fetch lands in the deck. Why did they? Oh, they have Mystical Dispute. Okay, so if we can play Blood Moon here, shoot. Okay, I'm gonna crack the Spellbomb. See what we get. Land? It's not an untap land. Okay, I guess we're going shields down. Because we don't have anything, so...
Yeah.
It'd be foolish to try to pretend. Alright. Okay. Not Castle Garenbrig, please. Because Garenbrig means Titan. If we get to our turn, we're going to be in okay shape. Although if they have a Mystical Dispute, they could play it for full retail.
Yeah.
Come on, baby, hold together. Come on, little deck. You can do it. We still have game 3 in theory, so.
Yeah.
Let's go, team.
We did win game 1, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We completely annihilated them. Just kind of reeling from the blue-green Urza match still. It was just such a slog. And game 2 and 3, their comeback was insane. Uro is unreal. I've done that to people. Like what they did to us, I've done that to other people, and it's just like, okay. It feels insane from the other side of the table.
Yeah, Uro's
a heck of a magic card.
I wonder why there are only 2 Titans.
The answer is out there. Mark Rosewater answered it. So I think they designed, it was like 5 or 8 or 10. They designed a lot more than they put in the set. But they had 2 really sweet designs for it. And the way the mythic rare split of colors worked out, those were like the best designs that they had space for. So they put them in.
Oh, okay. So it was a space issue.
Yeah. Well, because like Clothis isn't in there as a red-green mythic, right? And there's just random mythics of color pairs. And so they were like, okay, we've got blue-green and red-black. And the sort of main god character in this set is Heliod. Like the other 4 gods aren't really main characters. Erebos and Aetherios are the closest. That's why Aetherios is the box topper.
Okay.
The Biobox promo, I don't know what the official name is.
Yeah.
The Bab. Yeah, the Bab. All right, they finally made a play. Okay, so they're set up for Titan next turn, and it's very likely that they have a Mystical Dispute in their hand. So, what is our plan? So Emry can't currently activate for anything, so I think I just cycle Spellbomb, see what I draw, replay the Spellbomb, see what and then I have the opportunity to crack it again. Jeez, that's rough. So I'm gonna replay the Spellbomb. I could try to Blood Moon, but the way they played last turn, there's basically no chance that they don't have Mystical Dispute in their hand right now. I have 3 islands in play, but I don't have enough mana. So if I get a Mystic Sanctuary, I can put it on top, and I can crack the Spellbomb to draw it. To get the Metallic Rebuke. So actually, do I have enough mana for that, though? No, I don't. It's close. Damn. Damn. Well, maybe they were hedging on another land draw? Yeah, that's a tap land. So...
Bounce the forest. No. It doesn't make a difference.
Okay. So I'm going to get a Mystic Sanctuary and put a Metallic Rebuke onto top. Then I can speak, I promise. Hold on, and then I draw the Rebuke, and then I can cast Blood Moon, and if they Mystic Dispute it, I can Metallic Rebuke that. Cool.
Aren't you worried of locking yourself out of the game?
Nope, I have an Aether Spellbomb and Emry. I am not worried. It is much more important to land this against them.
Okay.
They floated the mana. Are they going to kill it once it resolves? Let's go to main phase 2? Question mark? Beast Within. Rebuke you. I don't have blue mana.
Yes.
I should have floated my blue mana in response. Hilarious. Alright. We're still okay here.
Well, now we have a clock.
Yeah. Okay. That, yeah. Should have remembered that Beast Within is a card that they play. Shoot. But they're going to be able to play their Titan and dispute me. Huh. Assuming they still have it. Shoot. That was really well played by them. Yeah. So they're going to have the dispute here, and then I'm just going to get wrecked, I guess. We might as well try. That was really well played by them, if that's the case. And I completely goofed it. Yep. Shoot. Well, trying to learn. And that is a situation I've never been in, so I'm not gonna be upset about it. I do have an Aether Spellbomb, and I have Urza. And they don't have an amulet here, so don't know how dangerous this Titan is on its own. Definitely get some zombies going, but bog me. Yeah, that's rude. Okay. So can play Urza. Get my construct. Fetch. Finally get an actual snow-covered island. can bounce their Titan because they're going to attack with it anyway. So bouncing it just means they have to pay 6 mana for it.
Yeah, and it means we don't get hit for.
Yeah, well, I don't have to deal with a 6/6 trampler attacking me.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have Handwear Battlements, but they have no red source. Cool. Then Emry gonna replay the Bauble or Spellbomb. Tap the Construct. Cool. Welp, that's the best we could do.
You gonna attack with the beast?
I mean,
you can bounce the other token.
I suppose.
They double block.
Yeah, get that sweet zombie combat blowout. I'm not really interested in doing that. I think I'm just gonna trade for a zombie. Like, I guess I can.
Why wouldn't you want to?
Because drawing a cryptic command is what I'm interested in doing right now.
How does this get in the way of that?
It means I have to sack the Spellbomb to not draw a card. I want to use the Spellbomb to draw a card.
Understood.
Yeah. The Spellbomb is a card draw, and it is a very, very good card draw. Because it could get me to a Cryptic Command that will win the game. Because if I can start Cryptic Command looping them and just tapping down their attackers every turn, without Valakut, they can't get around that. Now they do get to play a Titan here again, and they can bounce their Teleria West to get all sorts of things going on, but we'll see if they do it well or not. So they're going to get more zombies, but only one can attack this turn, so that's not too dangerous. If I get the Cryptic Command loop going, then we're in great shape. We lost 2 Rebukes, but we didn't lose any Cryptics. There's still 2. I think I might want the third one. I think the Tireless Tracker is nonsense. I wish it was good. And/or Saheeli. Saheeli also might be less than great. It's been really good sometimes, but like...
Maybe she's a sideboard card?
Nah, she's tricky. Cavern. Yeah, Cavern's fine. They got Cavern and they got... Cavern and Simic Growth Chamber? Yeah, that makes sense. They're going to bounce Teleria West. Yep, smart. Now they go get some kind of Pact or EE. Vesuva. All right, that's the second Field of the Dead. Got it. Second Cavern. That's excessive. Chooses Nymph. Okay. Guess they've got their priorities straight. Okay, so tap Spellbomb. Sack it. It's not a Cryptic. That's not a Cryptic. Can still play it and sack it. But I can play a Saheeli first. The one thing Saheeli is crazy with is like Emry and Urza. Which, like, you know, this whole deck is crazy with Emry and Urza, so.
She's always looked like Winmore.
Well, we'll see in this case, I guess. Hold on. I'm going to make my Servo into an Aether Spellbomb. Tap it. Sack draw a card. Mox Amber, sure. Yeah, I guess we've committed to the line, so. Attack the Spellbomb, sack it. EE. Guess EE on 0 is slightly worse for them depending on the game state. I guess I might as well play it. I could just spin Urza, try to high roll. And then I guess this Misty. Yeah, because both my Mystic Sanctuaries are already in play. I guess I should have done this on their upkeep, but... Hey, we found the Cryptic. Great. So we bounce the Titan, draw a card. No, this is not useful right now. I should have done this on their upkeep, and we would have gotten there. Shoot. Oh well. I thought it was such a low likelihood of actually happening that I was like, it won't matter. So we can tap all their things and bounce their Titan, I guess.
I think that's what we're priced into at this point.
Yeah. Well, always trust the deck. In previous matches, I did, and I was paid off for it. This time I didn't, and I'm punished for it. They still have a red land in play somehow, though, so, like, for some reason... So that they won't be able to haste their Titan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to play this EE on 0. It gives me a servo, and I can crack it if we get in a horribly desperate situation. I'm not planning on it, but having it in play is better than not. Okay, cool. Summoner's Pact, sure. Oh, this gets them Dryad. Then Titan gets double Valakut, which is 12 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're just F6ing here because there's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, all right, they got this one. So actually, no, it didn't matter if I cryptic on their upkeep. It only mattered if they needed... Oh, no, it would have, because I would have tapped down their team... Well, no, maybe. I don't know their whole hand. It was still correct to do it that way.
Yeah.
Oh, and they have Crumbling Vestige. This gives them red mana. So they can shoot something for 6. They get 2 zombies. They can haste the Titan, attack with it, and then shoot again for 6. Cool. So going to game 3. And this whole game came down to that turn where I badly played around the Beast Within. Should have floated the blue. So now we know.
Yeah.
I had something I wanted to do with the blue mana, but I shouldn't have let myself get blinded by a small amount of incremental value. The fact that I didn't have a single snow-covered island by that point, too, was quite unfortunate, but that doesn't excuse the fact that I misplayed the situation I was handed.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Going to game 3. I'm happy with my sideboarding, but I do really want to kick the client here, so I'm going to try to do that. I did successfully do this the other day, so I'm not going to get dropped from the league or anything.
Okay, cool. I'm going to run to the bathroom and be right back.
Sure. Have fun. Don't fall in. That was the first time I kicked this client since I started streaming many hours ago, so client gets a little memory leaky. Plus my laptop gets a little toasty, so I'm going to prop it up with Kurt Vonnegut's Cat's Cradle. It's a wonderful read if you ever have time. Figure magic humans do like book readery. Well, looks like we got kicked it in less than a minute. Oh. Come on, MTGO, you got this. There we go. Am I de-sideboarded? Looks like I am. Good thing I came back in time. Okay, am I happy with that? Yes. Turn 2 Emry, turn 3 Ashiok. Yeah, we'll keep this. It's not the best hand I've ever seen, but it is going to give me some really solid mana. Opponent mulls to 6, but that's not a surprise. The Titan deck really is a powerful linear deck, and they're looking for explosive draws. Gonna have to play at a reasonable pace this game. What? And they do have an amulet this game. Alright. A little frightening. Nothing actually to be scared of, but play Mox Amber here. It's gonna be Snow-Covered Island. Play Emry. Pass the turn. Flip one of our Blood Moons and no useful artifact, but we will be able to Ashiok them this turn. Oh, that's a good play for us to see, because they don't have blue mana, and that's a perfect draw. So we're gonna go Scalding Tarn. Gonna play Ashiok for blue, blue, blue. Going to attack for 1. Fetch. Tempted to shock here. Yeah, I'm going to shock here. Life total is probably not going to be super relevant, and we'll just mill them here. They have nothing in play, so I'm not worried about them being able to attack Eok my Ashiok. We got one of their Valakuts, but we also got a Summoner's Pact. So that Ashiok is insanely powerful against the Titan deck. They have a lot of effects that search their library, but it is entirely possible for them to function off the cards in their hand. So they don't have a Dryad. That is a great thing for us to see. We drew the 3rd Ashiok. Oof. Guess I could mill myself there, trying to hit better artifacts, but Spellbomb is acceptable at this point of the game. Bauble's much better. Gonna Bauble them. Simic Growth Chamber on top, sure. I'm gonna replay the Aether Spellbomb actually, because it does actually have a little bit of play to it. I'm gonna play this Misty Rainforest out. I can fetch a Mystic Sanctuary. So Simic Growth Chamber, sure. It's gonna untap. Well, nothing I can do about that. Shoot. Yeah, that's a Titan. It's a Titan that doesn't search, and I can Spellbomb it, so yeah. So this is okay. It's going to bounce it. Okay. Misty Rainforest, or the Mystic Sanctuary that it gets doesn't do anything for me yet, so I'm actually going to Ashiok myself this turn, I believe. Or we're going to use this Field of Ruin to knock them down on mana. So they pay Castle Garenbrig, they'll have 4 mana. So we can go Field, Uro, and replay. Yeah. So this will get an island. Still no spells for me to get, so I'm going to Ashiok myself for once. Blood Moon, Emry, still no useful spells. So Emry's going to replay, or he's going to play. We'll play Aether Spellbomb just in case. I'm not super hot on playing Uro here, but I guess I want to get a clock into play. So we'll sack this Misty for no value. Get just an island. Play the Uro. Stack my triggers. I would not like to play that land. I would like to cycle that land later. So next turn we get to hard cast Uro properly and start whacking away in theory. And then being able to spellbomb them every turn is really going to set them back pretty hard. They got bogged. Oh, that's just so rough timing. At least my Aether Spellbomb's in play, I guess. And this Lonely Sandbar, so yeah, we lost a lot of good soldiers there. No spells though. Oh, well. Tracker now is your time, question mark? Green 1/1. Play the tracker. I guess I play the sandbar. No, hold on. I can cycle the spellbomb first. It's been a weird, really weird game, by the way. Just so you know.
I see that you have a triple Ashiok draw.
Yeah, they have a Titan in their hand. They've already played it once, but it can't search. I just bounced it.
Yeah.
I'm going to play the sandbar because it gets me a clue, which is the same as cycling it, except that it... words. It gets to get bigger. It takes a little more mana, but... I know, yeah, there's the Castle Garenbrig, so here comes the Titan again, but I can just bounce it again. We're in a very strange game state here. They can't bog me at instant speed with anything, so... Okay, I'm going to bauble them. Next draw is Beast Within. Okay, that's really good to know about, actually. Metallic Rebuke, perfect. So, crack the clue. Replay the Spellbomb. This Mystic Sanctuary is currently no value. So, I'm going to attack. Mystic Sanctuary does draw me a card and give me a clue, though. So I'm going to play it. Okay. What the fuck? Oh, I gotta place the... Okay. Okay. I know that they have Beast Within in their hand, but... Okay, so I'm gonna play the Urza to get more of a clock into play, and I can still play the Rebuke. And I can still pop the Spellbomb. Cool. So I know they have Beast Within, and they can not currently play for Rebuke, although they're gonna have a land. Beast Within is gonna target Ashiok, then I Rebuke it, then they're tapped down, and then I just play another Ashiok? Yeah.
Are you gonna actually rebuke the Beast with them?
If they tap 3 mana for it with only one more, or only 3 mana open, yes, absolutely 110%. They want my Ashiok dead. They cannot do anything with Ashiok in play in this Aether Spellbomb loop happening.
So if they cast the Beast with them, they just have up to 3 mana left.
They have an amulet, and they should have played a land first.
You can rebuke whatever comes after, can't you?
Sure, but
Because you have 2 more Ashiok.
Yeah, that's true. If they play it wrong, yes. If they play it wrong, I'll go for it. So if they don't play out another mana source, yes, I will rebuke their Beast Within. So
That was okay.
Exactly the way Roy drew it up. The one downside is I can still crack my Aether Spellbomb. So I wonder if they had a reason for sequencing that way. I bet they did. Teleria West. Yeah. Okay. So land. Trigger. Okay. I'm gonna attack. Cracking Clues does not increase my damage. Should have played the Bauble out of my yard, but that's okay. I have another Mystic Sanctuary in my deck, I believe. Let's find out. Yes, I do. So that puts just Rebuke back on top. Place these on the stack. Rebuke goes on top. Yes. And then I draw it with Clue. Use Emry, play Bauble, play the Bauble. That's the turn. Looks like we got it. And Tracker did something. Not super impressive, but better than Saheeli would have been there.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, get a zombie. In your head, zombie. So they have 2 open. Yeah. Rebuke. 1, 2, 3. Doesn't even search, but I'm still going to do it anyway. Because then if they fight over this, then their Titan Resolve doesn't do anything, and then I Spellbomb it. I Spellbomb the zombie. Oh. Thanks, deck. I'm going to crack in for Ludicrous Overkill, so please dismember me and go to 1. Yeah, we did it! We hit the 4-1, and we were very close to a 5-0. So there's an IQ this weekend at Terry T's, and I'm showing up with this deck.
Good luck.
Yeah. Well, it's modern if you want to come.
I could.
It's up to you.
I'll think about it.
I'd be happier if you were there. Anyway, so to wrap up on Temur Urza midrange, so the Simic Urza matchup was rough. I don't know. There was obviously some misplays on my end at certain points. It's a very complicated, grindy matchup, and I definitely did not take them seriously enough in Game 2, and then Game 3 was rough. But both decks showing that the mid-range versions of Urza have a lot of power in Modern, even though it's a brutal linear format. This has the correct mix of disruption and its own powerful synergies to be able to compete. So I love this deck. Thanks for everyone who swung by on Twitch and anyone who checks this out on the YouTube. Thank you, Roy, for keeping me company and your valuable input as always.
Oh, I'm happy to be on.
Cool. And I will catch anyone again